I'm looking to get up again. Isn't that right? When I get up, I ain't looking to die no more. Isn't that right? I ain't never done it, but I got confidence. Isn't that right? I got confidence in what he told. I look at just from our trade, from farming, I know in order for a seed, most people, how many of y'all don't know anything about farming? In order for that seed to actually grow, it really has to die. You never plant a living seed. People don't know that for farming. That's amazing. You don't think nothing about it when you're doing it. I remember like watermelon seed, you get through eating them, if you spit them out and put them in the ground, you can't get nothing out of them. You got to let them seeds dry out. How many of y'all didn't know that? Yeah, you can't just, you would think you could take it straight out of your mouth, fresh out the watermelon, it should be good to go. You can't. It's got to dry out. It got to dry. A seed got to completely die. Can you imagine a completely dead seed going into the ground and giving life again? The only reason he did that because we was a man. And the only way we were going to understand anything is from being a man. So in seeing a seed die, go in the ground and germinate and resurrect Zerach will give us hope. Because you try to tell me that if a Ruach tried to come and tell me that, Karen, I don't know nothing about that, I'll show you killing time. All I know is when you die, you're dead. And that's it. That's what I know from being a man. But because of the trade that we have, and amazing, that's what we started Adam with, he put him right in the garden. Ain't that right? The book said that he put the man to keep it and to dress it. So he would have understood. Adam had some understanding. If he were put in there, he showed him out. He had that in order for you to keep some. If I give you my baby, I said, little AJ, I said, mother, I want you to keep it. The only reason I would do that, because I know for sure you know about babies. Because you got kids. And you got grandkids. I wouldn't dare get that baby to nobody don't know nothing about keeping them. There's nowhere in the world you're going to tell me and convince me he put that man in the garden and told him to keep it and he didn't know nothing about it. That wouldn't make sense. And tell him to dress it. The man had to have some understanding. Stuff that we don't think he got to have understanding. I get that baby to somebody, I said, listen, I'm going to take that baby and dress him. No. I'm just saying, son, you got to know about how to dress a baby. You got to understand what a baby need to have on, how you handle a baby. To put that man in the garden and tell that man to keep it and to dress it, that's tight. You got to know how to arrange it. Y'all know about arranging? That's what Elohim did when he established it. He arranged it. Did y'all know that? Everything he did when what he did was kind of like what Fred Sanford told Lamont when he fell, that's right, when he fell off that truck and he wanted to hit that cat. You remember that time? And Fred broke his arm. He said, Paul, what am I supposed to do? He said, I asked myself, can the cat cook? Can the cat coordinate? He was like that junkyard. Who put that junkyard together? He said, I said, goodbye, cat. That's how he looked at it. He said, the cat can't cook, the cat can't clean, the cat can't coordinate that junkyard. Goodbye, cat. Isn't that right? Y'all all right? So that's where I look at it. So you got to look at it. It's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of things we don't think about. You have to really consider. When you're trying to give people eternal life, you got to understand about living. There's a lot we got to grasp. There's a lot of concepts he gives us. And in understanding concepts, man, you got to be good. A lot of people don't understand concepts. You can teach people a lot of different things, but you really got to teach them concepts. That's how you get people a lot of time to understand. You agree with that? Being a school teacher, concepts, you said sometimes? Conceptual, you going to use a word ain't you? How many of y'all think this is going to be good him to be using words on you? How many of y'all think it's going to be best to hold off on that word till I use it? That's right now. I like to tell like my former bishop told her one time, for anybody to use any word, come and see me first. Because I done used every word in the dictionary. I was trying to figure out my bishop. He wanted to see him before we preach anything, and he hadn't preached it. I said, and he said, what? He said, I done preached the whole Bible. So I'm like, so it's going to be needless to come see you about anything we're going to preach, because you done preached the whole Bible. So I done read the whole dictionary. I done spoke the whole dictionary. So come see me. Now, what that word we had used that you before? That's what I said, conceptualize. I want you conceptualizing till I analyze it first. I need to analyze it before you conceptualize it. How many of y'all agree with that? How many of y'all love Yahushua? See, all the members with me, even you agree. Ain't that good how we all get together? You know how we can all do that? See, all you get everybody one come and go. I said, you know, amazing how I said, how many of y'all was Harvard? Who? What they say? I gotta do. So that shows me once we get something that's common and shared, which is shared by many, and everybody understands it, see how we can agree on it. So that's what we're trying to do when we bring the book up. We're trying to get everybody to agree on it. See, do you know why you're a Harvard? Because what he did for us. That's good. That's right. So in saying what he did for us, I had to understand what type of dilemma I was in. That is. I mean, you got to think. Even, you know, and I think about it, well, just thinking about it now, periodically. You know, when Yahusha came into a house when a woman just started wiping his feet with her tears, and she started to wash it with her hair, and they all looked at her and started marveling concerning this woman and what she had done. And he asked Cuff, and he told them that there were some people that had debts, and he gave them the different amounts of the debts. And he said, and their Adon said he frankly forgave them all. He said, who do you think would be more appreciative? They're like the one that had the most debt. He said, this woman, from the time I came in here, have not ceased to wipe my feet with her tears and to dry with her hair. He said, her sins, which are many, are forgiven her. They had to understand that. Because to them, it looked stupid. Like, why would she... That looks stupid. Why wouldn't she just go get some water? Why would she usually have to get a towel? She was that appreciative to what he could do. And he allowed them to understand why she was so appreciative. Because all they were looking at, I mean, to me it looks stupid. I mean, I wouldn't do it. It's unprofessional. And, you know, just using what we, please don't go side say they say unprofessional. But I'm using words how we would kind of think. You know what I'm saying? It's not sanitary. You know what I'm saying? It's other things you could have done. You know what I'm saying? To me, I just feel like it should have been done a different way. And I won't even acknowledge what you've done other than to say to me, it looks foolish. It looks foolish to somebody that hadn't done a whole lot, that looks at what was given to them. They realize, I'm that appreciative. I will give it my, like the song, I gave it my all. That's what she looked at. I give it my all. I don't want to use it. I want a white man. But what he did with me, what he did for me, just like with Cuff when he talked with him, and he told him, he said, listen, he took a towel and poured water into a basin, and when he had girded himself, he sat down and began to wash the Mathita feet. And we came to Cuff, Cuff said, you'll never wash my feet. He said, if I wash not your feet, you don't have no part with me. That man said, no. Not only my feet, but my hands and my head. That man said, I don't want to do nothing that would cause or jeopardize me not to have any connection to you. See, a lot of times it's things that we wouldn't normally do, but when you start to put things in a perspective where people realize this determines your salvation. And if salvation is important. Salvation ain't important to everybody, first of all. So you'll have people that, like you'll see people come in, start, run for a while, and stop, because salvation really not important. People do things out of convenience. When salvation is important to you, and that's what your whole goal is, it's hard to pull somebody from that. It's hard to, listen, ain't nobody been over him longer than I've been over him. People been in the doctrine, have been in the way long, but I ain't moved from this. I done seen all kind of storms come. It's just been honest. I mean, it's a whole lot. I mean, I ain't just popped in the door last week. I done been through some storms. I've been here a while. I know it's some more storms out there. I'm not no. It's a storm out there on that ocean. A lot of folk done got tricked and went out there because, you know, that ocean's so pretty, man. You said, I won't go on a cruise until you see that storm out there. You've been in there, man. You see some storm come out there. When you get out that thing, you know what you say? Hell, I don't even want a glass of water to drink. Man, when you look at what that water do and how many of y'all ever been seasick? Listen, you'll take a bullet in the head. A bullet in the head will soothe your aching head, will soothe your body. Seasick that's just an awful feeling. So you can only imagine you in that thing tossing. Jones, you been on that water when it been rough before, ain't it? That thing, have you ever been on that water and it been bad enough that you said when you got off, you ain't got to worry about coming back out, you ain't looking to come out no more? People don't realize it'll happen. So you come in here, man, you realize salvation had to be your goal. And then when salvation your goal, it's just like when he said he done that. But that was your occupation, how you made money. And you know what you do? I'm going to have to get on back out there. Ain't that right? Listen, this ain't how I make my money. This is how I make my living. This is how I make my living. So you know what I said? I might as well get on back in now. And be honest, get on back in now. Ain't that right? Ain't no use of going. This is how I make my living. I'm trying to get eternal life. I mess up and quit now. It ain't a chance of hope. It ain't a prayer. It ain't nothing I can get if I quit now. Everything I've done, he ain't gonna say, well, you know what? We're gonna stop and add up what you got. Like they're doing fights or something happen. Stop and let go with the scorecard. Listen, it's a 13-bout match. We ain't counting up nothing till somebody get knocked the hell out or we get to the 13th round. That's the only thing we gonna do. Y'all hear me? That's all Mr. Yahuwah counting on. The only way he gonna go by the scorecard, I'm gonna have to run all the way to the end or I'm gonna have to die. That way he gonna go to the scorecard. I ain't make 13 rounds because I wound up getting out of him before he got back. Then he gonna go with the scorecard. Otherwise, I gotta run this thing to the end. Ain't that right? So I'm still in it. Knock somebody the hell out. Y'all hear me? All right. If I wind up, if Moot take me out before then he'll go with the scorecard. Ain't it beautiful? Beautiful. Ain't you, man? Y'all, how many of y'all know that they got them boss? That's what happens. Sometimes can't. Sometimes if it just can't, they said we'll just go with the scorecard. Let's see what y'all got up in here. Y'all all right? They might have 100-point questions. You got 100 questions. If you don't get the whole 100, they say, well, we'll go with what you got for now. And the way folks living now, really, Mr. Yahuwah had it grade on the curve. How we can get it was here probably about a 28. Isn't that right? Out of 1,000. So he said a 28 is perfect. That's the only way we can get in. It's so bad. It got that bad. The only way we got, people don't want to take it. How many of y'all remember being in class, take a test, and they had to grade on the curve? Gabby, they ain't never had to grade on the curve with you. Don't try like you smart enough, see them. We all, Taylor, have you ever had a grade on the curve with you before? Keep living, you still. Anybody here, they ain't never graded on the curve. And how that works, how many of y'all don't understand grade on the curve? To me, you understand grade on the curve? You understand it too, Taylor? Y'all understand it? Okay. Who don't understand it? Huh, Bessie, you never did it? Okay. You know, what they'll say about grading on the curve is, like, just say if you got 20 questions, whatever the question might be, of course 100 would be perfect, mean you got them right. So what they'll do is, if the whole class took the test and the highest grade was a 60, and these are more astute students, then what a teacher would do, typically they'll look at, I'm looking at students that usually score 100 off this test every time. These are usually my 90, 100 students. When they get a 60, now these other, my idiots that got the 10 don't look just as dumb as hell today. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at my star students, my hundreds, my, 89, 95s got a 60. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a 60, I'm going to make a 60 100. So if you got a 50, you got a B. You see what I'm saying? So that's called what they would call grading on the curve. Who that humpback you say, you know about that? They always got 60. So a 60 better 100 for so I mean that's different. They want good. That's regular grades. But no, they would do that. So teachers would do that just because they would realize. And and if you think about it, for those that done it, you can understand how Mr. Yahuwah could come around and how he would deal with us then. Because he would look at, listen, if the best I got couldn't measure up, it's only natural. I'm gonna have to change the grading skill. And it ain't gonna be with the teacher. I'm gonna have to give them con. Cause a D, well now D it fell a D. See, you were in there. I think it's just A, B, C now. Do they still have D's? Is D passing? No, he said when he taught it wasn't passing. No, the Cal count. What system you teach in? He said, Cal said you on the further end of the Cal on the Atlanta side. No, he said where them D's be, D and F mean doing fine. 900, 99,000. 928 more. I had a million of these things. What? How do I just come up with these things like this? It's like genius. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? It's administration. 75 a peso. Oh, then passing on, depend on administration. Well, you know, that's the same thing we look at with Mr. Yahuwah. We deal with administration. People will use the term dispensations. Like coming out of Christianity, they would tell us they're dispensation. In the garden, you had innocence. When they got out of the garden, then you had conscience. Then you had human government. Then you had the law. Then you had the promise. Then you had grace. I don't know where the hell they got that stuff from. I taught that stuff too, boy. That thing, but it's beautiful. I ain't lying. I taught it. Strictly foolishness. In the garden, you had law. Out of the garden, you had law. You always had law. Even Yahushua said, did not I say in your law that ye are Elohim? If he called them Elohim to whom the bar Elohim came, then the scripture, which means there was still what? Law. Because he could not quote something from law if law was done away with. I tell you, this way I love it though. Because you know what? I ain't trying to get out now. I'm trying to get in something. I'm trying to get out of Qatar. I'm trying to get into Kudash. You want to get out of something, get out of sin. And you want to get in something, get in Kudash. This way right. Y'all going to see it. Y'all just hold on and don't quit and don't fake. Things going to play out and do exactly what they're supposed to do. If you just wait and see, whatever ain't right, it going to come up. Whatever ain't right, it going to come up. Don't let them come and play heavy on you the way it stress you out and it make you quit the way. Because the way right. People let people come in and people might confuse you and people might try to discourage you and whatever they might go. The way right though. That's why I'm still here. All right, we're going to get ready and we're going to move on. I tell you what, I love that book, man. That thing, it's just right. That thing just, when you start just dealing with it, just listen, it just makes so much sense. It's got them. You know, folks say, see, that's wrong. The book don't supposed to make sense. See, you a damn retard. You know why it makes sense? Who knows why it makes sense? So what it's got to do? It's got to make sense. How would it not make sense and I got 5 of them? Why would Mr. Yahuwah give me something that don't make sense and I got 5 of them? How much sense is this going to make? It's got to make sense, which means it's got to speak to my 5 senses. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem. Not all right? That part, I understand the concept. I got to, see, what a lot of people try to waste their time doing is trying to shoot off in different type of places, trying to get into other things and other powers and other governments. I'm not concerned about that. I'm just really not concerned about all of that. I'm just trying to get this administration, and I'm trying to get into demonstrating. Y'all got me? Demonstration. Isn't that right? I want to illustrate exactly what he's demonstrated or what he's illustrated. He's illustrated something I'm trying to demonstrate. Y'all all right? In this administration. So I might write that down and then put a date by it. Instead of CFC folk like quote, I heard some of that stuff, I'd be like, they could have kept that shit. Some stuff don't make, and then folk be, you know saying, I said, don't make no sense. Well, I mean, to them it do. You know, it don't speak to my intelligence. You know what I'm saying? I see what they're saying. I hear what they're saying. I can feel it. Shit just don't make no sense. They could have kept it. Just because you can see and hear something don't mean now you got to agree to it. I don't tell people, listen, he's giving you something else, consciousness. Y'all got me? When you're not conscious, there's a lot of stuff you can do. They take us, you'll hear the term now, black consciousness. Y'all know what I'm saying? But based off of what? These people that say you're conscious because you can regurgitate certain sentences or brogue or whatever, or you might be connected to certain communities or whatever. I mean, consciousness it's a lot of different forms I look at of consciousness. Like I said, listen to just little small stuff like social security. What they teach you about something social? Common. Isn't that right? What's bad, they'll give you social security and white people will fight socialism. White people. White people hypocrites. And they also, he don't say it makes no sense. It makes no sense if you're against socialism to have a social program. White people lie. They're against social programs only because other groups will benefit from them. White people are not against socialism because white people are socialists. That's how they came up with welfare. It was for the better of all whites. It was to assist whites. It's a socialist program. They not smart. They're a little smart. Because all that failed. I don't know what that word means, but I'm finna whip your ass. Yeah, if it come out, you know, it's one of them things they say they give that smirk. I know you said something you supposed to say. Why, studio order running, desk chairs flipped over. But you know, people say, why you shouldn't do that? That's because that's what they say. They say a whole lot of stuff. When Malcolm y'all told him he didn't want them outside there selling, he ain't come out, he told him, listen, 52. Catch y'all back out here, 52. You don't number knees and elbows out here. And they believe. Call that next Shabbat. Man, I ain't even gonna go over that, man. I don't even feel like I know. They like somebody said, I believe. But you know what? As being Christian, preacher would have never read. They would, cause they were like, oh, no. See, back then things were right. That's the law. Yahushua said, not one tittle or the smallest jot will not anywhere pass from to all be fulfilled. Yes, that tight. They don't like that. That tight. That man told he gonna lay hands on him. I don't know why folks get that stuff from. Then you got people like I think pronounce his name Mordarchy. They'll call Mordecai. Listen, which is his name is a Babylonian name, I think it is. And these all refer to their gods. So they had enough sense to give us names after their gods. So what did you think of me? You didn't get that name to you. You named me after one of your gods. Come along like, what's up, Hercules. You be like, man, that's a Greek god. What is he known for doing? So you know me. Is that right? So you know me. See, the last time we fought, think about it though. These white people watched us and saw it, and they gave us names after their God. They didn't get it themselves. They know what they were doing. They gave these people a star. They said Esther to throw you off. They called the woman a star. Celebrities ran for you, a white one. That's what we said they was. Hey, you're a star. They gave it to us. White people framed it on themselves. They had to go get clothes and shit and fur and go and act in shows and get slapped and shit and kiss folks. All that just to get it. All we had to do was just show up. They seen her, they had all these Bethula and looked at her and said, she a star. Huh? She come from now. They know where we at. And you know if I come from now, you all know I'm going back. Don't let these folk fool you. See, a lot of stuff we don't fought for years, you need to stop fighting it. Some stuff you just got to succumb to. You ain't got to succumb to illness or ignorance or poverty, but you need to succumb to who you are now. You're a star. Ain't that right? They Karen Hell saying, you don't have to be a star to be in my show. Hell, that's why I ain't in it. Anything I'm going to be, I'm going to shine. We're going to shine anywhere we go. That's where our oil is. Isn't that right? Or y'all, what is, y'all shine. How he going to shine? He my Auburn ain't going to shine. Anyway, you put it, we going to shine. Nigga out here trying to shine and shit. Well, what I'm going to do? I'm a star. Yeah, people that tell that nigga always trying to shine and shit. What you gonna tell? What a star that I want another star telling you up here trying to shine? What I'm gonna do? I'm a star. See that? They don't like that, do they? They don't like that, do they? So I always want to speak to your intelligence. I want to speak to your intelligent side of your mind. Y'all got it? I want to get the whole mind well-rounded and all of it complete with just intelligence. Question everything. When you watch stuff, you watching it because you want to see what is your objective in allowing me to see this. What are you trying to get me to think? Huh? You know, just like I was telling them about shows they got, Kings and Queens. I like Kings and Queens. How many of y'all like Kings and Queens? You know what? Doug Dumb is here. Y'all done seen Doug bring home a paycheck? Doug do a lot of shit, though. Y'all don't pay attention to him. Got a lot going on. Refinanced the house, got extra money put up, got insurance on his shit. I remember the TV got stolen. His wife left the garage. Who remember that show? And TV got stolen. You remember who they called? People don't pay attention to stuff like that. Doug had his shit insured. Even his garage was covered. That she left. See, they got y'all thinking he a little dumbass white boy with his little dumbass dad in the basement. The man had sons that have insurance. That don't mean a lot till you do it. You got to watch everything. They try to teach their people even when they educate them. You ensure your shit stuff can happen. I know you don't think about it. Y'all don't worry about it. If God be good and that shit happen, you know your shit gonna burn up. You know something gonna happen, something gonna tear up. White people do that at the same time they'll come back and educate the kid. They want you to think that white people are not conscious and that things just come to white people and white people don't do nothing. White people have to work like hell to get what they got too. They just don't want you to do it. I remember Chris said something one time. I pay attention. He said grandma, you tell said, white folk be cold. They just don't want niggas to know they cold. You say your grandmama something? She said, baby, they cold. You be like, man, white folk don't be cold. He said, they cold. They just don't want niggas to know they cold. God, they want you to think that they don't have to work. They don't have to scuffle. That it's not hard on them to look like things just come and they just have fun and they just running just black friends with less than them and they just have and stuff just coming. White people doing a whole lot more than what you think. Hell, they worry just like you. That government shut down and hurt more of them than hurting us. They do. They just want you to think you're the only person pressing and push. That's not true. See, that's why I need to watch them. I need to see what you're trying to do. And then what they'll do with white shows will go off. Pay attention to them. What them the dumbass kids, friends, not girlfriend, what them dumbass kids? Friends. Yeah, that's what they call themselves. Dumb as hell, save all of them. But then what they do with all these white people make more money when their shows go off than they do when they own. Jerry Seinfeld have made over $400 million from Seinfeld. The people that wrote it have made over $1 billion. The people that own the show, they have made over $1 billion off that show. Y'all, that show had been going on since what, 1998? Said 98. Still making money. You know what they making per line? $11,000 and $13,000. Every time you hit, see, nigga don't get paid like that. Chris Tucker did Friday, made $1,500. Ice Cube paid Pops what, $4,000? Ice Cube ripped their asses. Chris Tucker was pissed. That's why he didn't do two with him. Tell me he start cussing. Hell, that's when you start cussing. What the mother? I'm using all of them. Isn't that right? But see, Cube got paid. People still will watch that by now. Friday was a hit. The man made what, about $1,500? Pops paid about $4,000. I seen a thing on him. I listened to it. He told. He said, man, he made no money off that. He said, folks be talking, man, made like $4,000. He got paid off their ass. He learned to do just like white people, like they street hustler, how Jerry ripped them off and shit, didn't pay them. Jerry, where my effing money, Jerry? I wrote them songs. Chris Tucker made that movie hit, man. They couldn't do shit without Chris Tucker in that movie. Chris Tucker made that movie. He made that movie. With a special thanks to Columbia High School. We educate him. How y'all think he knew how to show on the side of their house? That comes from Columbia. And Dial needs, you know where to go on the side of the house. Ezel, go give me some tissue. Isn't that right? But I'm just saying, using how your own people, he did all that shit in that movie about getting beat by the white man and how that Jew beat him. His ass beat all the people that acted in that. Zoo could have got their eye fixed. He got it. He saw them down zero. I made $1,111,000 million. $1,111,000 million cross-eyed ass. He couldn't think. Listen, if he's still out there swole up like that, this is how they took this tape and then they take that's what they call that when they chop it up and put it back together like I said something. Those straight eyes. Ain't that right? And then though, he did all that talking about how they got beat and his ass beat them people. That's what don't get me. You do all that talking, you saying how they beat you, how they do. Why you want to be fair with your own? That man made that movie. Them Fridays one shit out. They could have moved that shit to Monday. Should have called the rest on Monday. Y'all, 900,000, 927 more. I had $1 million though. Ta-da! Think about it. It could be money. Don't worry about it. But the man helped made the movie. That's how they treat you. But that's what our people do. But them people from Friends, Seinfeld, all the white show, them people still getting paid. Them kids from Friends were getting something like $50,000 a show. 50. Jennifer Aniston ain't doing that. Walk around some damn lotion. She don't even need it. She's so damn white. Her and Ashley the same color. What the hell you gonna do with lotion? The woman's whole body is made out of damn lily white flour. Who puts lotion on flour? That's how much she put on. She said. Then she said. Avena. Like, damn, how much lotion you put on your hand? I mean, it'd be a squirt. Down there, this shit went way up here. Avena. That shit must be greasy. That's a lot of rubbing. She just put a dab on her head. Hey, you think you get home? Your ass like, she's trying to get it out. No good where your ass at, buddy. You can't use no damn. Black body suck lotion. Isn't that right? But they always fool little shit like that, and folks just run to the store and buy that stuff up. It's crazy. Listen, Friends and that lotion. White woman never got to work again. Chris Tucker ass did a couple of what he did. About 3 more months, broke as hell. Probably getting ready to come here and worship. That's you and I'm getting the athlete these stuff. That went broke. They want to get saved, ain't got shit. They I get $100 out of Kodash. Hell no. To the no. Yeah, right. It is. It's bad. These white folks get so much money for these shows, and they'll just give them you a head. You sit around laughing, think you done infiltrated in the white world to understand white business. White people let that little show go, and look how much money they make by making you think they stupid as you are. Fred Sanford died broke as hell. IRS was at the hospital when he died to verify he was dead. They was at the hospital when he died to make sure he was dead. Delta Reese had to cuss him out. They had to do a benefit, her, Eddie Murphy, now for no shit, raise up money help for his widow to try to help her get out of that tax debt. That's how we die. We don't die with shit. So people get mad at me because I'm trying to spit to your consciousness. Get out of the mind of white people supporting you and trying to help you. You got to help yourself. Those same program they teach you against a program they set for themselves. White people want to make you think those program. You'll be reciting shit you get from white people. White people got him from socialism. That's right. White people can't hear him talking about they ain't have no shit. That's a lie. Right. White people walked into wealth when they came here. They had promise of money and promise of land. Hell, I could go there. I could go anywhere in the damn world. You're going to give me hundreds of thousands of acres and fat ass checks and free niggas. And coming on some shit talking about, I pull up by my bootstrap. Nobody ain't gave me nothing. Everybody wants somebody to give them something. I'm finna whoop your ass. That's right. Y'all ought to be pissed. Then they get on you and make it like you stand in the welfare line and you get something. They want your ass out so their ass can get everything. That's right. I used to all white people on YouTube, on Twitter, they ran away for some reason. Who I used to fight them on Twitter? No help. All me and these two thumbs. All them crowd come out. Listen, they die out before I do. I said, you'll get tired right there. I hit them. The number one welfare queen in America is white. They ass were upset, man. But listen, didn't bother me. Tell these members, stay back. This all me. Y'all hear me? Oh, listen, I already done seen it for myself. They got chinks in their armor. White people have played us. They make it like they was invincible. They couldn't be stopped. They don't know shit. They can't beat no damn body unless it's hundreds of thousands of them going in on damn 10 curves. Who the hell you can't beat? You got 50 damn jets, 100 tanks, 20,000 damn soldiers, and it's 3 of them. Then you gonna have the news, you done wipe them out. Hell, you shoulda. They ass ain't going nowhere, no one-on-one with nobody. All talk. They all damn smoking gun. They had you scared as hell. They don't know shit unless you tell it to them. How you sit around there, we think, man, they don't know shit unless you tell it to them. Sick of it. Man, I said here done told you the head of the FBI was a liar and a leaker, and then I'm coming, his ass had his own attorney tell a lie. How the hell you gonna tell a liar to tell a lie? A lawyer is a liar. That's what a lawyer is. He's a damn legal liar. They don't know that either. That's what a lawyer is, a legal liar. There's a legal way to lie. Y'all have us sitting right there gonna get you on damn credibility. Have your ass ever told a lie? If you lied now, that means nothing. You can say, your ass done lied ever since before you got here. I shouldn't believe shit you done said. Gonna go on credibility when he's ever had any. They don't like that. How you gonna give me that? You lied. We want to strike it. Has your ass lied? That's right. That's how you got this damn job. And had you sit around now, nothing can ever be accepted because you lied before. So you tell me all y'all white ass in this courthouse ain't lied? Well, think I'm damn crazy. Well, damn well they lie. And that's how they get you though. Man, I told you about lying. President of the United States, nothing but a damn liar. Swearing, nothing but a damn liar. Tell that lawyer to lie. They been lying. Ain't nothing new. They been lying. Then they all come out. I'm just appalled. I can't believe it. He's just an oath to break, oath to office. All y'all ass lie. They lie to the people all the time. One of their own setbacks some years ago, they helped pass one of the hardest bills. He was on television. And they showed their ass on that pass one of the hardest bill on child molester. Get what their ass got arrested for? Child molester. And that's what they kept replaying when this bastard came out. He was on the news putting up all these charges, all these new crimes on people that child molested, and his ass was one. I was gonna give his ass no mercy either. I'm up here lying, I'm sleeping with these kids. Don't be damn praying for me. You pray for me, you ought to go to hell. That's right. What you sitting there running your mouth for and you're doing it? He ain't gonna come. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Lying again. Give his ass the literature. Make one. You ain't got one. Throw his ass in there and give him a toaster. Plug it up and throw it in left. I make my own. I ain't got time to be trying to strap on it. Throw his ass, post one. Throw his ass about 15 toaster. Plugged up in there, right? So as you grab bread, just be shooting out that damn thing. Got his ass. Y'all all right? Y'all some, you know what? Y'all not gonna run me crazy. No, baby. I see you, baby. That's all right. That's all right. So you got a lot of F's in school. He think I forgot that. I know he was in one of those special class. I know where he was. Was you in room 2 before? You ain't never been in a room 2. You never been in a room with a 2 on it. Think about it. Now you have no idea. Room 2. Was any construction paper on that woman? Think about your answer. I know his ass been in one of them class with no windows. And that let me tell you what we used to do. Let me tell you what you to do. How you get them. Let me tell you how you get them, how you see their ass. So they lie. So folks wait around last minute going out. So what you do is you wait till the bell ring, right? You ease on down there. You run down there right quick. And that paper, you just tear a little piece off. And you just wait the school. And you wait the class start. And you wait until y'all go to the bathroom. You go right there and you look and you peeking and you see their ass on them earphones on playing around and shit. You're like, your ass is in the room too. They be like, what? I see your ass on them earphones now. Bombing around them earphones on. And he said, no wonder, because they know if it's a wonder, you're going to sneak out the glass, you gonna, and you're going to peek the. So what they do, they construction up everything or put them somewhere with no wonder. You never been with no wonder. Think about your answer now. I don't ask nothing on you to know about. Huh? Yeah, he know he'll been in there. Hell, I'm about to take the wonders out here now somebody don't see you. Y'all crazy. All right, we got to get ready. Mr. Yahuwah is him. We got to talk. Y'all all right? All right, is everybody feeling sane before we get started? Who feeling like they're normally sane? All right, Sarah High and Prince and Chris. All right, let's get ready. Get ready, Mr. Sharon. Minister Sheriff Malcolm. All right, hold on there, Amen. Give honor to Mr. Yahuwah. Most High Yahuwah, Elohim, to whom belong the Kabod, the Kabod, through Yahushua HaMashiach, we palau unto you concerning our Yeshua, which is our salvation. Asking you to yash us before it's everlasting too late. Save us. Asking you to barak us with your Ruach HaKadosh, which is spirit of separation, and may cause us to inherit Kai, eternal life. Asking you to blot out our kata, our iniquities, and our transgressions before it's everlasting too late. Barak us through the Beritha which you gave unto Abraham, Yitzchak, Jacob, the Yahudim, Yasharal, and the way of Yah. Ask you to barak those watching in, looking, seeking, the out-of-towners, those we commit to you in Palau, those that's Palau with them. Give us an understanding. Purifying our lives. Purifying our lives of understanding that we might zakar your debar. Ask you to marshal over our nafash. Give us a governing from your ruach to keep our basar, that we kata not. We call upon you before we moot, that we die, that we might be with you and ever reign with you. And now, as we better move further in this service, we palau that you take full control, that you get the kabud, you get the tahala in the Shem of Yahushua HaMashiach, we palau. Let us all say, Amen. That's it. Now you might have close to that head, weren't you? I see him do this here. You hit that first step. The rest of it was tumble. Y'all all right? Mm-hmm. All right, we here. Appreciate you, good man. All right, let's get ready to talk. Romans. Y'all know we were going there, right? I just like to see our people just with the mind, because we got the capability. 15 and 4. All right, Romans chapter 15, verse 4. While I'm talking on here, let me see your Uka 9. $12, 28. That's what I want. Romans 15 and 4. Your Uka 9, 12 and 28. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime
Whatsoever things are written aforetime
were written for our learning.
What do we say the reason why we use this? You got to have a base. Isn't that right? You got to have a base. That's why we use this. The basis for why we do what we do. Because whatsoever things are written aforetime was written for our
learning,
that we through patience
in comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
That's right. Let's see what happened on here. Uka 9, chapter 12 and verse 28. You just have to imagine. Listen to the book.
Abba, Kabud, Hashem, then came there a voice from Shamayim, saying, I have both kabood it and will kabood it again. The therefore,
See if at 22. 12:22. Listen.
Philip cometh and telleth Andrew, and again Andrew and Philip tell Yahusha, and Yahusha answered them, saying,
What did he tell
The
them?
hour is come,
The time has come. What happened?
that the Ben of Ish shall be kabood.
See that? Listen,
Aman, I say unto you,
which is the truth. He's telling these people of a truth. Tell them what happened.
except a corn of wheat
Do what?
fall into the ground and die,
Tell them what happened.
it abideth alone.
See that? He said, abide alone. Tell them what happened.
But if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit.
See what he tried to tell them? Well, we already know. So he'd been speaking to their intelligence, right? It would have been speaking to intelligence. I mean, you got to think about it. You just can't walk up and tell nobody, hey, man, die so you can live again. Who you talking to? It sounds like a suicide attempt. It sounds like somebody that's suicidal. This whole speech is suicidal. Actually, what we're hearing is a suicidal statement. You know that? The man told her that nobody took his life. They laid it down. If you know anything about investigation, if it wasn't murder, then that meant it was suicide. It was suicide. What else was it? Don't y'all know they'll send people out on missions and they'll tell them the probability of them coming back is almost zero. So you know what they'll call that mission? It's a suicide mission. What else could it be? Huh? Can you imagine a person strapping a deadly weapon on their body and going in among other people and what they're about to encounter, they're going to inflict on others? That's what they did. That's what they did. It was a suicide mission. You know, they'll tell you about the Muslims and what they do. People don't really sit back and really think, do they? What can make a person take on religion? Think about it. Just think about this. If you go and you allow yourself to die and take some others with you, you can inherit eternal life. Seems like I heard that somewhere before. Go blow yourself up and other people, and you're going to go to heaven and get 70 virgins and live forever in pleasure. Never heard that before. Because everybody takes something from what you got. Huh? His goal was to come and convince others. Huh? Can you imagine that? His goal was to come and convince. You know what other suicide bombers do? Typically what they do, they try to induce other people to take on the same mentality. Because if they're the only person after they're done, then the mission is over with. So you know what they do? They use what they call sleeper cells. That's what Yahusha used, sleeper cells. That people that were going to rise up after him, that would be willing to die, that would give other people the same mentality, that would seek the same thing that he was trying to get. All the people on no mission had the same mentality. They had the same goal. I'm just trying to get you to transfer into what you're doing. Because sometimes you look at people, you don't really think about what you're serving. And that's why religion is dangerous. It's dangerous when you give it to people and people can't think. So what's the mission? He just told you, except the corn of wheat fall into the ground, and you said get killed.
Die.
What happened?
It abideth alone.
But if it do what?
Die.
What it does?
It bringeth forth much fruit.
So if one death, moot, can yield much fruit, what would many deaths yield? Much more abundant. See, everything that I'm trying to tell you, in order for you to understand it, you got to see things from a man's perspective. You got me? The goal is for us, not that we're trying to kill others, but the goal that he's trying to give you the concept is willing to kill sin in yourself. Got me? Willing to submit to a will. You got to actually think about a person with that type of mentality that will actually take something, put on themselves, not care about themselves or the welfare of others. Now you're going to transfer to you. Care enough about yourself to dismantle or dismiss from what you've been doing into the old will. Then going into others to convince them to do the same. Y'all got it? It's almost somewhat of the same process. See, being crafty. You know how a bomber, they don't come straight and run, I'm a bomber. They're pretty much just going to kind of implant themselves. Come in and look normal. Isn't that right? And they're going to try to enter into a place where it's going to be likely more injuries than deaths. Y'all got me more deaths than injuries. And their goal is to try to take as many as they can because of the God they serve. What's your mission? Huh? He told the apostle that he ordained them, they should bring forth fruit. How you going to bring forth fruit? And he said that their fruit should remain. Exactly how they supposed to bring forth fruit? People not practical. See, you're not practical. That's why people don't stay steadfast, because they're not practical. They watch and they engage themselves. There's a lot of people into Islam religion. They don't understand what they're in. They're just in something. See, our goal is not just to be in something, but actually to understand what you're in. And understand that everyone has taken from your beliefs. They've established and created religions based off of what you do. Huh? I mean, everything they go, you either got one or two, you got a man or a woman. Huh? It's going to make sense when Adam took on Ka'ur, he said that she was the aim of all living. What were you supposed to do to your mother? So you know what they do? They serve and they honor Mary. They give honor to her. That one makes sense to you? You know how close the aim would be to the Abba? Close enough, if the Abba says something, she can repeat it back to you and tell you. Ask Rebecca, who heard when she heard Yasakar tell her elder son, Asu, who they call Esau, what to do, that he might bestow upon him a baraka. You don't believe who told us about it. It was the aim. So all these religions rob and take from you. And then they'll rob and take you, and you watch their religion, you think everything's so far-fetched. It's because you don't understand your religion. And their religions are set to send them off on these wild suicide chasings and bombings and stupidity of stuff that they do, because they without understanding. Most of them had never read a Quran. They can't speak it. They couldn't read it. If you gave one a Quran, they couldn't read it. What even makes sense to me, and some you don't even know what it says or what it even states. Everything they've gotten, they can't verify. It's just what they've been told. The man that gave them their religion couldn't even read. Didn't even write it. Aisha wrote it. They don't want to talk about these type of things. And yet they'll follow them. So you have scribes that wrote your books. One may say, your religion demands that you know, and told you, depending on you not knowing is death. Moot for you not knowing what you're doing, which would cause you to want to know. Pick me up at 644. None of these other religions will do that. All theirs is just straight submission. You know who else submit? Hoes submit to pimps.
Yes, sir.
Crackheads will submit to crack dealers. I'm neither. Our religion demands that you know what you're doing. 6 and 44, your Ukanan, they call John. Listen to the book.
No Ish can come to me
See that? No Ish could come to me.
except the Abba, which have sent me, draw him.
And what happened?
And I will Zarak him up at the last yom.
Listen what he said. No Ish can come to me except the Abba which sent me, draw him, and I'm going to Zarak him, raise him up at the last day. Tell him what's written.
It is written in the Nabiim, and they shall be all taught of Elohim.
See that? No Ish can come unto me except the Abba which sent me, draw him. And I'll raise him up at the last yom. What was he doing right here? What was he doing right here? Telling the end at the beginning. That's what he'll tell you the end at the beginning. Guess what's going to happen at the end? I'm going to raise him up in the last day. You know who I'm going to raise up in the last day? Those that come to me. You know why I told you that first? Because that's the last thing that's going to happen. But then I told you this. Tell them what he said.
It is written in the Nabiim,
And they
shall be all taught of Elohim.
Let's just think about statements from Psalm. I came to Jesus as I was, weary, wounded, and sad. I found in him a resting place, and he has made me glad. And he talked about coming to him. He's going to raise him up at the last doom. That's last. The first thing you need to know, you're going to need to be taught of me. That's the only way you could have came to me. I told you the last first. Tell me the last first.
Every ish, therefore, that
Is
hath
this the
heard.
last? It couldn't be the last. It's the first. He declared the end at the beginning. So he's reading the first now. What would he tell us last? Which will be first?
No ish can come to me,
No ish can come to me.
except the Abba, which have sent me, draw him.
Now, what I'm trying to just get us to understand, just in verbiage, the song or the lyrics, the verbiage will make it seem as though I could just come. This is how Christianity get it. That's why I said when you say things, having an understanding makes a difference. Because he's telling you something at the end. This is not the beginning. This is the beginning of the end. The man just told me, no ish can come to me, except the Abba which sent me, draw him, and I'll zarak him in the last year. This is the end, and he's telling you this first. Y'all understand that? Yeah. This is the end. If he just told you I'm going to raise him up at the last, what is the last? That's when I'm going to get him up. I'm telling you this before I tell you this. What you going to tell me next?
It is written in the Nabiim, and they shall be all taught of Elohim.
See that? Every ish
Therefore,
that had
heard
and had
learned
comprehended. What they do?
learned of the Abba cometh unto me.
So every ish that had heard and comprehended by learning, that's who I'm going to get up in the last June. I told you the last first. Because I know people are going to hear what they want to hear. People are going to create and they're going to fictionalize a relationship that don't exist. Like the boom, boom, room. Guess who was there last night? Say, I call him Satch when he come by my place. And like, man, anybody trying to hear that, man? You know why he didn't want to hear it? It's a lie. Yeah, man, go to sleep. That's Christian church.
Right.
Man, let us have our fun.
Right.
Who that was, Ray? They know he lying. That's why he can go to church. That's why he can serve Jesus and love God, call people accountable. Ray was the enemy. I was like, not Ray, but Clark was the enemy. Because Grace said, nobody want to hear that. It's not real. We're incarcerated. But they made their ends off fictionalizing being somewhere that they weren't. Like people do, they go to church. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven, heaven, heaven. People don't like the truth. They're not damaging because it makes you come to grips with reality. I know where I'm at, but I just don't think about that one. That's dangerous. It's good to know where you're at. You got to get placed. You need to know where you're at, so you need to know where you're going. That's dangerous. It don't matter where I'm at. I'm still in my mind. I need my body to be where my mind at. Isn't that right? If I'm free in mind, I want to be free. Like he said free indeed. He not captive, holding of nothing. I'm not looking just to be free in my mind. That's the first start of breaking bondage. But once I get here free, I got to break away.
Yeah, that's right.
That's just. I mean, you just got to look at, let me see something. 16:5. Shafatim. Judges, they call Shafatim 16. Let's say that 5. Shafatim. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
People don't like the way I think. That's fine. That's what's beautiful. You can choose to believe what you want to believe. You just better make sure you're right before you leave him. But make sure somebody care about your welfare, especially you first. Dangerous when somebody care more about you and your freedom than you care for yourself. Your liberation. That's important. You want to be liberated. So much more you could do when you get liberated. Isn't that right? Listen.
And the Adon of the Philistines came up unto her, and said unto her, Entice him, and see wherein his great strength lieth.
See that? That's what niggas did. We did that. That's what they use. They use women to do the same thing, though. Man, be glad to tell a woman what he got and show her everything he got. And expound to her all his knowledge, his information, his wisdom. And they'll come now, and you don't realize a lot of stuff will be a trap to you. Entice them. They don't realize how they get judged, these sport players. They don't realize how they get them and get them off. Tiger Woods, one of the greatest golf players they ever seen before he ever let him read that coach. See, they'll let y'all ass did that stuff in that basketball. That shit over with. That football, you run your ass on down now. That golf and that tennis, Serena ass ain't finna break that record. That's too white of a sport. Listen, white folk like that, the only shit we got on Sunday. That is, I mean, that's them Sunday morning worship that. Shh, be quiet. He's on the 8th hole now. I know he's standing. Look what he said. Damn, we see him. You whispering. Hell, we ain't talking, but we can still saying, he's getting ready. He's getting his club. He's getting ready. So you think because we quiet, we can't see? But this is some of the stuff they based upon saying they want to keep some NASCAR. They don't realize you ain't gonna win on NASCAR. See, this is a team sport to look at. White boys trade off. Those are points. That's how they beat you by points.
Yeah.
Them white boys stack up points. Those points get them position. See, you can't win. If Chris ain't won enough racing, his points put him too far behind. Chris, you think everybody finna let Chris ass just run here and pass him? No, it's all maneuvering. And these white boys together. I get one, you get one. We work together, we block Cam out, we don't let Cam get in there. Listen, that's how they do it. These white boys got sport, they can block, they can put you out. That 10, they got judges that's in their favor. All that girl wore was some spandex that would help get circulation in her leg. They look at shit. They don't watch her legs and know she jumped. That damn thigh locked down, go cut that shit off. They found out Tiger was taking a protein. And that's why he was bulking up, he was hitting, and he was tearing his knee when he was swinging. They made it, y'all know they banned it. Nothing in it. Listen, just a regular protein, they banned it. They said gave him an advantage over the other players. Shit, you still gotta be accurate. Yeah. Everything that white folk get, it don't change. You take all the steroids you want. You know how hard it is to see a damn 90, 85 mile an hour ball coming on that plate? Yeah. Steroid don't make you see no ball. Nope. You gotta have eye and hand coordination. Yep. Steroid, all steroid do is keep you, if we ran right now here in our racing, we could be basically about the same in speed. What I'm going to get him with steroids is, he's going to stop at a certain point. I'm going to be able to push past that. They ain't gonna say it made me fast. It's not gonna make you faster. It's just he gonna burn out before I do. Yep. Right. They tell a lot of lies. They don't tell you the whole truth. White folk do, they give you steroid here. You get bit by something. You get a rash here, they give you steroid. See, it's all about when white people want to give it to you. Yep. That's all it is, when they want to give it to you. When it's something they don't want to do, it's something they feel like you beat them on, they use and they still ain't winning, just bad. Nobody need to use it. Mark McGuire had, nobody ain't checked his ass for nothing. That's all they do. They found Sammy Sosa turned white. That's it. Piss test everybody. They said, damn sure don't need nothing making niggas white. Get it out the league now. You know, that's after Michael Jackson, Sammy Sosa, that's it. Everybody else would die a nigga with 100% with a 3% margin of error. Which means you'll be a little more or a little less nigga, but you will be a nigga when you leave him. All right, it's all about how you want to take it now. If they ain't real, I'm just telling you now, these folks playing games with you. Come on, let's see what happened over here. Chapter team 16, what verse we at? Still at verse 5, listen.
And by what means we may prevail against him.
See that? By what means we may prevail against him. Talk to me.
That we may bind him to afflict him.
See that? Bind him and afflict him. Don't y'all know that the whole system been about doing that? These folks done got up. Let me tell you something. The easy way to tap a black man, really, you ain't got to use no white woman. Give him a black woman.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going to be more deadly and more poison than him than a black woman. Now, they ain't saying everybody now. Please don't go take this aside and say every black woman. but you're not without guilt. Because you'll come in and they'll use you to afflict and to bind him so he can be arrested. The bind him was so they can arrest him. They'll use you and you'll realize you'll be upon these people's game that set him and be the betrayer of the man that's the father of your children and that's going to be the strong man of your house. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how they done got us. They done got us to realize and got us to a point, look at, we've been afraid of the police. Now you definitely afraid to go in the hand. Now, at one time to worry about incarceration, now you got to worry about them killing before they even take you to jail. So now you got to submit and succumb and agree with anything from people before they get there. They got us. The threat of the police coming to the black man, you know how much how amped up he gonna be? They put him in a position where he don't have, he's defenseless at that point. He don't have a choice. If I ain't make it to jail, then I get to jail, I gotta fight like hell. I gotta fight like hell to go to jail, then fight like hell when I get to jail. If they don't kill me first. And that's all they've been doing for a long time. And look what they use a woman.
Yeah.
They use a woman. They use a woman to come down to get him and to seduce him and find out where his strength lies and find out how we can afflict him and bind him so we can arrest him. All right, listen.
And we will give thee, every one of us, 1,100 pieces of silver.
A welfare check, child support, an EBT card, Medicaid. Shit, that make one. Ain't no nigga work. Ain't no nigga hard to making that much money. That's a lot of benefit. An EBT card, that's like $500-$600 a month, depending on your kid. Then you got the welfare check. Then you got the Medicaid. Everybody know medication high as hell on doctor visit. They used to have that little gold looking yellow card. You just pull that thing out, that should be like that big. You fold it out, be like that. I mean, like, what you trying to get? They give you extra shots. You get all kind. They let you take these needles with you too. We don't just put them on the bed. They ain't give you stuff. They give you bottles of milk. You just go on the phone. They be like, come on behind the counter. You got a Medicaid card. You just go on the shelf, just pick out your own stuff. Look at it. It's something in it for them. And taking the man down, there's something in it for them. Let me tell you something. Let me just use y'all for instance. It's not conducive. It wouldn't be smart for me if I was the law, the government, to say, Keisha, help me, tell me how Carrie's so smart, how Carrie get his stuff, and how can I afflict Carrie, how can I lock Carrie up? If it's going to be a hardship on her and she's not going to make money, if it's not going to keep her or put her in a better status or keep her in a same status, it wouldn't make sense. There's no way our own women would give us up if it wasn't in it for them. Something's got to be in it for them too. Something was in it for her to do it. Y'all just listen. They ain't say do it. She said, I'm going to do it this. Shit, they know. We're going to pay y'all. We're going to take care. We're going to give you an EBT card. We're going to give you Medicaid. I'm just translating now. I'm just translating. They want to say every time behind every good man, that's a good woman. But so what the hell behind every bad man? A bad woman. They ain't going to talk like that. See, well, no. I don't know why. I don't know why. We just got to be honest. And the man not without fault either now, so don't think I'm not. But I'm just telling you, he done told you how you take a house. You bind the strong man. That's how you take the house. When you got a strong man, he can keep that woman, he can keep them kids. They know what they're doing. You get that man out of the house, what you think gonna happen? You can take the house. That's what who should talk. Bind the man, bind the house. If I'm gonna bind and afflict them, what's gonna happen to the home? What's going to happen to the home? That's right. I'm taking the ox head. I'm going to put the best. This ain't the best ox head. This ain't work with me. Don't get your head busted. If you were Aubrey, you'll understand. That daddy know how to do, you know what I'm saying? Daddy doing his thing, isn't that right? Daddy get ready to go in the house and grind. He's a strong man. Isn't that right? Y'all off the chain. Y'all ain't gonna mess me up. So still got 'em. Y'all know what I'm saying though, right? Sarah, you good? Your name on that board. But y'all out there. That's him. I ain't gonna be able to please everybody, all right? I can't satisfy everybody. But you gotta think, you taking the strong man out of the house. Once you take that ox out, you got the house. Y'all understand it? Listen. Once I do this, I can take this. This took. I took that. Once I do that, I took the house. And that's what he been looking, that's what he been watching. You got to think, from pictogram, we would have knew, we would know, or have known when we saw this, there's a man in that home. The goal of the system is to get the man out of the home. The system was never designed to put a man in the home. It was to put another rule. That was the whole purpose, or even with moving Yahusha. Because once you remove him, then you could establish another government. They knew when he came in, once you put a man in the house, you've established a rule, which means you just set up a government. Huh? That government, Abba, will dictate what happens here. And to make sure this will continue, all the Father had been trying to set up and show us was, in order for this to continue, he put a son. And make sure that house will continue. This is what you would call a dynasty, where one family would continuously rule. Nobody taught about no dynasty. You know, we learned about dynasty. We learned about it from TV, after Dallas, and Falcon Crest. And then we learned about it from the Chinese use time periods of dynasty. They'll say the Ying dynasty, the Ming dynasty. They'll let you know, which means that's a period where that family ruled. We ruled in dynasties. Every time you read, when they would give you the genealogy, the Tuladah, they would tell you his aim name was, and they would tell you about the Abba, and they would all trace back to Daud. He was trying to show you a dynasty. Ain't nobody had no longer dynasty than we have. Right. Nobody. All these people have perpetrated their dynasties. He'll give you time period. This man ruled 20-something years. This man ruled 40-something years in Jerusalem or in Yehuda. We get time periods of how long they ruled. All these people keep time from us. That's how they come up with their BCs and ACs. And then you get the CE here, Christian era. And now they tell you right there, this shit wrong. Isn't that right? I tell you, it's an error. Anytime what the Christian got, they tell you it's an error. Isn't that right? Then they got the BCE before the Christian era. I'm trying to tell you, these people got a lot of stuff. And we get messed up with these people. And we start to build our whole lives around what they told us. But they came around and used this same practice today. And this is how they destroyed our home. Huh? We talked about what you need with this to get this. We need a strong mother. That ain't it. Don't worry about it. I can't please y'all. You know what? I'm getting sick of this stuff. The mem. I gotta have the aim. I gotta have the abba, the aim, so I can produce a son that will continue. That family structure, this is how we set it up. Our family structure produces this. When these two come together, this is what we got. What they got us doing now is here and trying to create a strong home. You can't do it. Huh? The strength of what she does, and how she operates is important for us, because this is the glue that helps keep this tent, that helps keep this bed, that helps keep this home, this temple together. Ain't that right? That's the truth. Let's see what happened in the book of Mashali. Right quick. Mashali. Proverb they call it. I just done got, well, I don't know, man, I'm just losing it. That's something losing. I ain't trying to think like these people. I don't see the stuff the same way I do. I just don't. These people done graded so much stuff wrong and messed us up, push us and tell us everything's on the thread of us burning in hell. White people never burn in hell. Isn't that right? Grant, none of these people. Sherman, none of they great so-called cracker redneck. None of them burn in hell. They don't never want you to God. One black man do something, he gonna burn in hell. We'll put him in hell. They need us to say they'll go to hell, because they already know that we shot for team. They already know who else. They need us to co-sign to it. They need to co-sign to every hate. They know they wrong. Let me tell you something. The only reason white people take us with them when they go to war, they need us to say it's wrong. They know they have no morals. They know they have no ethics. They need us to look and say, is it wrong? They know what they needed to go for. Y'all don't even know why y'all think white people put you on the police force, why they put you in the agency. They know when all white people get together, they ass will subscribe and will agree to any shit they want to do. They need us. That's the only your ass in Congress. That's the only your ass in the Senate, because they need you to speak and say and co-sign that shit. Anybody they hate, they need you to say they agree. Yeah, we need to do it. Listen, they ain't never had one of them great white boys that they never looked to us for comfort. They put Colin Powell there for a reason. You never heard that man integrity come up to be questioned. Them crackers hate him. They had to have his ass in there. Man, respect it. He the only thing they could have took and went to the hole you in and get that many country to sign off and go bomb some shit they ain't have. Man, they'll go pass their own resolution. He was a blackface that said that while George Bush ass sat around watch the football game and choke on a damn presser. Clumsy ass. Hell, the president sitting here choking on the damn presser, ain't nobody get him out there. He did open the door. Leave his ass sitting there, close it back up. They're like, damn, he made it. No good way they don't leave no damn prisoner nowhere locked up there. He choking and shit, you don't make it in there? Your ass finna get fired. Come on, so you got one more time to say, he said, Nick, bah! Hit his ass. They know what happened. Y'all don't want to think about it. They always looked up. When Clinton was in there, he had Vernon Jordan, another black man, advising him, telling him what to do. We always had niggas with integrity. Listen, Lincoln, all their ass, they all looked to Frederick Douglass. Yeah. They don't even realize them white folk would bring him in on 4th of July and let him orate to them. Yeah. How many of y'all didn't know that? Them crackers will bring him in for their 4th of July and he roast their ass. He roasted their ass on their president race. Can you imagine that? All them crackers come in from all over to set their ass in a room, let a nigga orate to them. And he let their ass have it for their 4th of July. Now cook that MF. Sat there and take it. They always have called us in. They know what they, listen, don't let these people fool you. White people tell you anything, they need you. Don't let these people make no fool, they need you here. Y'all hear me? Don't let nobody fool you. White people know you're smart. They need you to sign off. When they hate something, they need you to say you hate it. They need you to dislike. They know what they need. Don't let nobody make no fool out of y'all. You need me to sign off on your shit. Huh? Okay. Now let these folks make no fool out of you. Let's move quick. Well, I got to jump and play. So we're going to have to move kind of quick, get through this. Let me go and get Marshall since I called it 1 and 4. What I put, 1 and 4?
1 and 6.
All right, we're still working. 1 and 6, 1 and 4. 1 and 6. We'll get there. Get me 30, 31 and 1. Same book so I can move. I got a whole nother subject matter now. Listen to the book.
To understand a Marshallee
See that? I understand a proverb they're calling. What do we say? Adage? Listen.
and the interpretation, the Dabarim of the wise and their Kashak sayings. The Yara of Yahuwah is Barashit.
And you know what the book said about Yahusha? He was going to open his mouth. How was he going to do it? And in the dark saying. So I'm going to tell you, we're going to do it in a dark saying. Isn't that right? Because everybody wasn't going to be able to interpret it. You got to be able to interpret his speech. You know, people do that when foreign leaders will go to, or your leader goes to another foreign country, speak with another foreign leader. He takes an interpreter. That when they speak, they can translate and tell them what they said. Huh? That's what I'm here to do, help you interpret it. Because he spake, it was a dark speech. And he looked at people can't understand a march, they're adage. So he needed somebody that can interpret and make sure he can tell the people exactly what I'm trying to tell them. Listen.
The Yara of Yahuwah is Barashit of knowledge.
See, that's the beginning of knowledge. It says in the beginning, or it says beginning?
The beginning of knowledge.
So what word would you say?
Barashit.
Rashid. Yeah, because you said Bar Rashid. You said in the beginning. Remember, the Beth stands for in. In. Within. So are we going to say that, read that statement again?
The fear of Yahuwah
Is the what?
beginning of knowledge.
What are you going to say? It's going to be within knowledge? Or in knowledge? It's going to tell what it is. It's the beginning. So it's going to be Rashid. Right? It's going to be the beginning. Right? So we'll say Rashid. And not Barashid. Y'all got it? Typically, you'll see this. Now, you know, this stands by itself. This is telling you in the beginning, or in beginning. The you kind of put in. Rashid is telling you beginning. The Beth in front is only telling you in. Y'all got it? All right. Trying to tell you how he started his house out. That's what happened right here. That's what it is. Within, in. The Beth. Barashit. Tell you how he set his house up. All right? Okay. Let's see what happened. That's how he set it up, right? All right. That's what happened.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
What happened?
My Ben, hear the instruction of thy Abba,
See what he told you to do? Hear the instructions of thy Abba.
and forsake not the Torah of thy aim.
You hear what he told you to do? And don't forsake her instruction. That's how important it is to have a strong mother in the home, an aim. Every woman can't get that title. That's how important you are. That man got to make sure he adhere to your instructions. Huh? He got to look at that just like the Torah, your instructions. He got to be able to adhere to those things. That's what he just told you right now. At 30 and 1. Listen to the book. Same book by Rashid, 30 and 1. I'm sorry, Marshallee, 30 and 1. Proverbs, they call it. Listen. 31 and 1. Listen.
31 and 1?
31 and 1.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Dabarim of Malak Lemuel,
What happened?
the Naba that his aim taught him.
You said, what happened?
The Naba that his aim taught him.
Listen what happened.
What? My being.
And what happened?
And what? The being of my womb.
See that? Said, come from her womb. Tell her what happened.
And what? The being of my vows.
What happened?
Give not thy strength unto Anashim.
You hear what that
Unto
happened?
Nashim.
Yeah, what she just told him. Don't give your strength to women. You know where we learned that from? We learned that from Shamshun. And you know what they just told me? Told me not to forsake the instruction that my mother gave me. She told me what happened. See, if we'd have paid attention, we wouldn't be in a predicament. The aim told her, the one that hold the home together, she knew what was going to happen. Because one day get you off, we're going to lose this home. Your goal, the goal of you is to make sure this don't end. That's what we're trying to establish, a government, so this will keep going. See, our goal is for the Ben to become an Abba. And he in turn will create a son. That's how this thing keep working. That's how we're going to keep it perpetual. We're going to create a dynasty. And where it never stops ruling. It never ends. That's our goal. But they convinced her to get rid of him. That hurt us. Why would she say not to give his strength and his all to women? You find a woman, give her everything you got. Compliment what she does. Send her roses just because. If it's violin she loves, let them play. That's what they want to do. Give her everything. That's not what she told him, though. She just told him, let me hear what she said to her being. And to the being of her vow. And to the being of her vow.
Give not thy strength
To who?
unto Nashim,
Just told me don't do it. What else, son?
nor thy ways to that which destroyeth Malachim.
See that? In the way that destroy rulers. They'll take down a Malachim. A Malachim gonna rule. And most of our have lost it, fooling around with women. You gotta give place to everything. You gotta learn how to give place to certain things. I'm just being honest with y'all. You talking about you gonna be set to rule. Why would she be telling a Ben? Because she's telling him already, you're set to rule. So you gotta be real careful how you deal with women. Listen.
It is not for Malachim or Lemuel.
To do what?
It is not for Malachim to drink wine,
What happened?
nor for Sarim, strong drink, lest they drink and forget the law.
That's what they'll do. What law they gonna forget? They gonna forget the law they ain't. They gonna forget Yahuwah's law. See that? It's gonna be detrimental to us. That's it. That's how important it is for us. Even it came down to your code, his aim told him to do something. She told him to only obey her voice. And that's what he did. And look what, it got him a Barak, didn't it? That's what we're trying to do too. Please don't think I'm trying to demonize it. They say women. I'm just trying to get our men to become thinkers. Something they hadn't been. Thinkers. There's nothing wrong with giving women anything. Please don't go say preacher talk. Pastor said, don't give a woman that. Because you will be lying. It's just sometimes we can give too much of ourselves toward something or be too into something that we can lose place with what our first work is. Huh? Okay. Let's see what happened. Barashit, chapter 3. 3 and 7. Barashit, which will be in the beginning. Three and 7. Listen to the book.
And the eyes of them both were opened.
And 6. Listen.
And when the Ashar saw that the ox was ta'ub for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a ox to be desired to make one wise,
What did she do?
she took of the pari thereof,
And did what?
eat,
And did what?
gave also unto her husband with her,
And tell me what happened
and he did eat.
at 3 and 1. Listen to the book.
Now the Nakash was more subtle than any beast of the field which Yahuwah Elohim had made.
Yeah.
And he said unto the Ashah, Yea, hath Elohim said, Ye shall not eat of every ox of the gone. And the Ashah said unto the Nakash,
What did she say?
We may eat
He
of
asked about her. What did she say? According to their writing. What did he ask again?
Yea, hath Elohim said, Ye shall not eat of every ox of the gone.
And what did she say?
We may eat of the pari of the ox of the gone,
Well, what happened?
but of the pari of the ox which is in the midst of the gone,
Yeah.
Elohim hath said, Ye shall not eat of it,
Yeah.
neither shall ye touch it, lest ye moot.
Tell me what happened.
And the Nakash said unto the Ashah,
You said what?
Not surely moot,
What's going to happen?
for Elohim doth know,
That in the wind,
ye eat thereof,
you what happened?
then your eyes shall be open,
And you
shall be as Elohim.
see that? Interpret for you. He want to know what was Adam's great strength and where did it lie? How could he afflict him? Want to know exactly how can you afflict him? And then he told him what she'll get. Just got to give people the right price. They'll sell you out. That's all it is. Once you find out where great strength lies. That's all it is. That's amazing. You know the thing about, does anybody know anything about Shemshun? Tell me something about him. Strength. So what? He bowed himself? Well, he was a Nazarite. What's important about the Nazarite? They couldn't eat or drink. None that set their teeth on edge. At 2 and 16. Barashik 2 and 16. Listen to the book.
And Yahuwah Elohim Amar the Ish saying,
And this is what Yahuwah he Amar the Elohim saying? Is that what you said?
the Ish saying,
Didn't you say Yahuwah Elohim? Okay. He didn't say that? Oh, Ish, I'm sorry, go ahead.
saying, Of every ox of the gone thou mayest freely eat,
What happened?
but of the ox of the knowledge of Ta'ub and Rasha
What happened?
thou shalt not eat of it.
Unless you what?
For in the yum that thou eatest thereof
What happened?
thou shalt surely moot.
Solomon like a Nazarite vow. Not supposed to eat it. Don't touch it. Shemshun had similar rule. His aim was told things concerning him. You know where he got his instruction about what he wasn't supposed to do? He got it from his aim. His aim actually told it to him. At 14 and 1, Shafatim. Why he give me 14 and 1, get me 3 and 8, at 3 and 7. Finish that up, 3 and 7, Barashit. He got me 14 and 1. Let's see what happened. Listen to the book. Shafatim, is those watching in don't know, is going to be what you would call judges. Oh, that's all right. Somebody calling you go to work for Shabbat. Somebody got to go to work. They told the employee they're just going to take off a little bit and they're going to be right back. This is 3 and 7. Then they coming over to Shafatim, 14 and 1. Listen.
And the eyes of them both were open,
And what happened?
and they knew that they were naked.
Tell me what happened.
And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons.
Mm-hmm.
And they heard the voice of Yahuwah Elohim walking in the garden in the cool of the Yum.
What happened?
And Adam and his Ashah hid themselves from the presence of Yahuwah Elohim amongst the trees of the garden. And Yahuwah Elohim called unto Adam and said unto him, Where art thou? And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, and I hid myself.
Tell me what happened.
And he said, Who told thee that thou wast naked?
See that? Who told thee that thou was naked?
Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee not? I commanded thee thou shouldest not eat.
Tell me what happened.
And the Ish
Samson.
said,
What did you say, Samson?
The Ashah whom thou gavest to be with me,
Tell me what she did.
she gave me of the tree,
And what did you do?
and I did eat.
That's what happened. They've been learning a long time how to get you use a woman. On a shaw. Right, they got me. He used a woman. That's how he got him. At 3:19, same book. 3:17. Listen.
And unto Adam he said,
What did he say?
Because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy Ashah,
Because you're hearkening to the voice of your Shah.
and hast eaten
How
of it,
can you say that you ahard me and you keep secrets from me? What happened?
and hast eaten of the tree of which I amar thee, saying,
Then what?
Thou shalt not eat of it.
See that? Tell me what happened.
Cursed is the ground for thy sake.
What has happened?
In sorrow shalt thou eat of it.
And listen.
All the yamim of thy Kai.
And what happened?
Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee.
Y'all know what this for? Two things. This was to afflict him and this to bind him. You know how I know this? Because this is how you found him around. He was caught in the thickets. That's how they bound him. They caught him up in the thickets. See, I told you what, I translated exactly what was going on. All the serpent wanted to know was where his strength lied and how could he afflict him and how could he bind him. And she got him into doing it. He told you, she gave me and I did eat. What just happened right now? What was the thorns were used to bind him? Let's see, 22 and 14 of the book of Barashit. Goodness, y'all all right?
Yes,
I don't
sir.
like, am I making up stuff? Let's see. (22:13). Barashit, they call Genesis. Listen to the book.
And Abraham lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, behind him
What?
a ram,
What?
a ram,
A what?
a ram
Tell me what was significant about him.
caught in the thicket.
I told you how to afflict. He was afflicted with the ground. It was going to be in sorrow. It was going to give him. That was affliction for him. That's how he going to eat. This is going to afflict me. But the thorns were used to make sure they bind him. That's how you just held a lamb. What was the lamb doing again?
Caught in the thicket by his horns.
This ain't hard. Only person reading the tell me about thorns. That was going to happen. They're going to use them to bind him. Don't let these people fool you. These people been watching and reading our books long enough. You can't afford to sleep and play anymore. You can't afford not to be pissed and not be angry. Huh? You can't afford. Listen, I don't know what y'all think about. Y'all need to try to find y'all a more peaceful, more loving pastor. And that right, just sit around and tell you lies and make you feel bad about your condition. You know what your condition is, and you didn't know it so you can change your condition. That was the whole purpose of having this book, so you could change your condition. Once you saw all the things that you were fallible to, all these errors you got, and you can see how your enemy have used them against you, even in your home. This is a man, listen, even their constitution guards the rights of the home. It regards the right of the home or entering the home. It gives you the defense. If Leon is breaking my house, I can kill you. You're coming into the sanctity of my privacy. This is where my family dwells, and then why would you come in here? And the white man did it. He came and he did it. He did it. He taught you that these people that will come in your house that you can shoot, you kill, will be burglars and robbers and murderers and rapers. And that's what they were. And then they gave them badges. And said, don't shoot them. They're official. People come in your house and take your kids out. Who's going to be a better provider for my kids than me? Hell, you might can afford more stuff than I got, but you ain't going to have the care I'm going to give them. Huh? We might not ever be able to get the groceries you buy, but when I feed them, they'll know I care. I'll provide, I'll be there. When sickness, when something happens, I'll be there. I'll be there for a defense. Your ass will be there to use them against me. Your ass will use them for a news story. Your ass will use them for Christmas or the March of Dime. Isn't that right? I'm just telling you, I'm trying to march and get these dollars. Yeah, I'm just being honest, man. We're being played. And you don't realize nobody's ever spoke to us in a way that makes you just become real conscious about stuff. Conscious enough that when you awake, you can defend yourself. I told y'all last night on the show about that. Shem Shun, if you just pay attention to everything they did, you got to get your footing. The one reason why a person gets you is you trying to fight from the ground. I'm going to teach you a technique to fight when you on the ground on your back. Hell, I ain't planning on being on my back. Everything I didn't know how to do standing up. When I'm on my back and I'm looking to die. I'm just being honest. They always trying to teach you defeated positions. I'm just being honest. I'm trying to teach you how to get an ugly woman. I ain't interested. I ain't interested. You teach that to somebody else. That's just, man, some stuff I don't want to know. This how you do it. Talk to somebody else. I ain't interested. I plan on being up. Isn't that right? That's been, I always teach you, try to teach. Hey, I've been disadvantaged all my life. I don't need no more training or disadvantage. I need advantage teaching. If you can't give me advantage teaching, hell, I don't need it. That's what the school system teach you, disadvantages. They put you in a position to be a disadvantage or disenfranchised. They always send you to be disadvantaged. You got to cut this shit out, and that's why I teach you how to advance. Yeah. How to progress. We don't have programs that do that. Every program they got is to pray. Pray and wait and stay and be happy. That don't make sense. Who gonna come and rescue me, my happy ass sitting here? I don't deliver no happy ass person. You rescue a person in dire hurt and need. Who taught you that? Because he knew that if you learn what your Abba and what he's listening for, and you actually got yourself in tune and communicating with him, his ass will be in trouble. You don't say that, don't worry. Your broke ass. Worry like hell how I'm going to pay my bills. How I'm going to eat, how I'm going to keep a roof over my head. Damn retard. I don't care no nigga singing, getting that nigga shit. That's right. That's some more part of his psychosis. You worry like hell, ain't no song gonna change. That shit go off, I still got the same problems. Unless I and Mr. Yahuwah change them. Isn't that right? Everything I'm doing, I'm trying to get advantage. Just like, listen, the goal when you playing tennis is to get advantage. You always want advantage. When they got the other opponent got advantage, any slip, any mess up, my ass out of here. This match is over. They have advantage. Shit, I'm sick of that. They need to be on my end. Your ass need to be on that other side worried. You hear they say, Mr. Smith has advantage. And I know I ain't planning on giving it up either. All right. Yeah, I'm telling you. That's how white people teach themselves sports and games. It ain't hard. It's the same technique how they beat you. The whole game when you serve, you get a person to move. Once you can get them to move and you get them running, I got your ass. Once I got you on the run, you're done. You're done. Once I got you moving, you start running, you're done. I know I got you. Your ass running to keep up with the ball. And that's what they've been doing the whole time. White folk the one been serving. Hell, you been the one bringing the water, the food, the plate, and cleaning that shit up in their nasty ass babies. But hell, white folk been serving. And your ass been sitting here waiting. Which way you finna damn run? Where you finna go? What you finna do? Your ass sat shaking, but he already know what I'm finna do. I'm finna get his ass. His ass dumb, put it right in the corner, right at his ass. He ain't gonna be able to get it. Your ass just sitting here. It's the same game every time. Every time. He'll never want you serving. I watch his ass. I watch his sports because I always wonder what's his whole agenda with this. Whole game, what? If very few people can come out from running and make it. Very few. Very few. Once you get the ass moving, you just pop it right back the other way. When they had to start turning, going back, you're done. You're done. And once you got that ass in the back of line, and you can get them back, and you can catch them right where you want them, you can get to the net and spike on their ass. They won't come out of it. That's all they've been doing. White folks been spiking on our ass the whole time we've been here. Well, the time they ain't let a nigga pitch. Right gonna head up back along. By the time they give you the ball, shit change. Rules change. That's how they do. Whenever they give you something, it's harder. They'll create stats to make up something your ass will never win at. Stuff ain't nobody never heard of that. Most times sitting on the bench. You're like, what? Yeah, most injuries. Shit, most times shoes been tied. They been like, what? They be like, talking in the Hall of Fame, most times shoes been tied. Big ass plate, $10,000 a month. They didn't make up shit to give them stuff. Yeah, more time at practice. You can't win. So you know what you do? You change the game. You got to get where you right and you control and you rule. You can't do that playing his game. Nobody gonna play my game and you gonna beat me at it. So once you do, I'm gonna change the rule. It's always some stuff you didn't know. Because I just made this shit up. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all know how you gonna win. Serena as good as out of that. She not win this one. You think, how many of y'all know she need to win this one and she gonna tie with the record? How many of y'all know about that? And they know it. You think your ass just learned that? They been counting. Now, man, on that big ass, her head done got here, her nose done spread, she sucking too much air. Now, where in the hell she gonna come out this one? Ain't got done been a titty fat and shot her ass up, she gonna be me out this one. I done gave her a cat suit, she needed to hold her ass in, she can't do nothing. Body falling apart. I know she done she done went and got a white woman disease, married a white woman, and she got a white woman disease. Well, she got some kind of damn mental problem now, stretched out by the baby. Black women do that all the time. Shut the hell up. That's right. So them white folks stuff, quit that shit. Come on, no pause and all that old shit. Man, everybody stressed. How many of y'all women have a kid get stressed out? You can't be around him naming that shit off TV. Stop watching TV. It's called Hell I Feel Funny. Don't start calling them getting no disease. So you can go start burning shit up on the stove. Sit in the corner, damn lights all off. Get your ass up, cut them lights on, get back to work. Everybody got problems. Look at that shit. Every time somebody get a damn fit, they go look in the computer, searching in the book. Who told you that? Then you just automatically succumb to it. Isn't that right? I got anxiety. I don't know, stuff happening. Hell, it's normal. Shit happen, you don't like it. Your body just ready to don't like that shit. That's anxiety. You need a pill. No, you need to fix that shit. You can quit shaking. Right. I got low blood on cold. Put some damn clothes on. Everybody cold out there, give you some stuff. They'll give you some stuff. Diagnose ain't been no damn doctor. You human. You got a right head, you get cold before somebody get cold. It'll make you sick. That's that for me. You ain't got to eat ice every time, though. Took down to my shop, freeze like hell. I said, what's wrong with I tell you, I need some ice. I said, this don't make no sense. Now, you might have one of them problems now. How are you freezing and you want ice? Yeah, bad shame. We'll fix it, though. Eat something hot. And get about trembling for cold or something. But I was just saying, stop letting people get in y'all head with trapping you in with illness and sicknesses. Man, you can't let them do it, because you'll start to think on it, you'll start to believe it. Before you know it, you'll be locked into it. People lock in on. I mean, I do stuff different to other people that make me crazy. How the hell other people might not be crazy? Why you got to be the one crazy? Because they're more than them. The nigga was wrong because they were more clean. No, that's just their judgment. You entitled to yours too, right or wrong. So you don't get the opportunity to white people. White people make their judgment right or wrong, still right. Yep. Shit, they kill you, they hang you, they rape you. That was right in that time. How you gonna win with people like that? Everything they do was right. Back then, that's what people did. Right. You know, they took our land. Back then, people did that. Man, back then, we rape our women. Back then, we did that. You always shit back. You're doing the same shit now. We doing that shit now, too. It don't never change. It's never time they say, this shit was wrong. We should have never been doing that stuff. Because it's always in your mindset, we can recreate the same thing again. They ain't gonna never, please don't think I say everywhere. They will never sit around and just demonize and say, I'm not finna say this Thanksgiving dinner. This shit was built on lies and murder and rape and torture of other people. I will not participate. They gonna sit there and eat that shit and pray and give thanks and thank God for great grandpappy who they got the letters and picture his ass humping some damn Indians. They will do some shit. They ain't finna get up there and it's proud. They'll tell you, say, but there's some good that came out of it. Shit, you nutted. That's what you call y'all rape these people. All right. I know what you're thinking. There's something real. Yeah. How is it some good come out you rape and you mad? Ain't no good in that. Just stop it. It's wrong. Always even had that conversation with somebody to come back and justify it. Your mind bad now. At some point you just realize it's gotta stop. You know why it gotta stop and where it had to stop at? It had to stop with us. We had to stop it. Yep. We got to stop participating. We got to take a stand. We got to take a stand. I'm being honest. We got to take a stand at the threat of hell. Whatever y'all want to do. We ain't taking no more ass whipping. We ain't taking no more taking nothing from them. I'm being honest with y'all. Because white folks ain't going to stop you stopping them. Until you with it, everybody with the stem said, this shit over with. That shit over with. You got to stop it. Let me tell you what. Senegal just liberated themselves. Got the French out of there. Listen. They set up their own rail system, the whole nine. They have gotten the French out of there. Folks, letting y'all know, folks sick of this shit. Everybody ain't going for that stuff. Folks sick of that shit. Our state government, folks sick of that shit. Jamaica will finna kick the Prince and Queen Elizabeth. I'll get them off their money, get their ass out of there. They let the little damn sucker ass kid come in and suck them back in. My folks don't realize, man, you sitting in here, you in an all black company, you got some more damn crack on your money. They don't show you retarded, then you gonna come in and try to tell them, shut the hell up. Talk about all y'all damn niggas, y'all got white folks on your money. First time we get set up, I'm gonna put my black ass on some money. I'm gonna go spend in a white store. You know, they said, what that? I said, that's $100 ass bill. I'm looking at spending in your white establishment. And you got anything else? All of it got ass on it. Now I need you to take it. Hey, get right. It smell like it. I said, like I said, this $100 ass bill. This official, like a whistle. Isn't that right? Put in your wallet. You got to put out of there. So I want to spend this in your store. Be good to give them back some hours. Man, Flon, we ain't got nothing. Y'all ain't tired of having nothing. And shit, when you get something, they can take it from you. I like Yahusha said. He said, Auburn gave here. He said, listen. He said, can't nobody take this out of my hand. He said, my Auburn great and all, and I know nobody can't take it from him. He's a strong man. He said, I know you can't X him out. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what that would do for our people? To give our people that type of mentality, realize we have something. Nobody's further than shit they talking about. Karen, once you get a degree, the hell you say? They can't take, why the hell they can't, you ain't paid for it? You're still paying every damn month. You know what they told her? Once you get up here, Leon, they can never, shit, man, stop it. They can beat that thing out your ass. Starve it out you. We need something that we can secure. Just like we do with the we need to be able to secure it like our money. Y'all know that we know that's how you can't function here. You have nothing that's secure. You don't have security. Your security is social, and it comes from those people. They control it. They mandate what you get, and that's your security. I can't have security that's mandated by them. I need something that I control. I need something that works for the welfare of me and for people that look like me. I'm not against, I think every race should have it for them and their people. I ain't against the Mexican having no welfare for Mexicans. I ain't against the Spaniards and nobody. I ain't against whites having it. Hell, they've been having it. Then you shouldn't be against me having it for me. Something that will ensure the welfare and the longevity of our people, medicating our people, protecting our people, educating our people, building for our people. Every race should have that. That way you got an equality. Huh? There was a murmur in the book, 7th chapter. Pick me out right quick, Acts of the Apostle. I said, I ain't against this. 7 and 1, what am I gonna be against it for? Shit, my women ain't eating, I'm mad too. That's sad. Let's see what they said. This is 7 and 1, Acts of the Apostle. See, I went way out. Y'all done got the wrong way out here. 6 and 1. I knew you was in Rome too. How you knew 6 so fast? 6 and 1. Listen to the book.
And in those Yamim,
What happened?
when the number of the Methidas was multiplied,
See what happened? It will multiply. More of them came in. Tell them what happened.
there arose a murmuring of the Grecians against the Abarim,
What happened?
because their widows were neglected in the daily ministration.
You know what got me? Why people can't be like, y'all know how many of our old women sitting around here, our age women ain't got sufficient? Why the hell we ain't complaining? People multiplying, folks everywhere. They tell you it's not enough goods for all these people. Why the hell we ain't standing up complaining about our older women not being taken care of? I ain't mad at them Grecians. They looking at shit. I would need stuff. Yours eat while mine ain't eating. They don't think like that. This in your book though. This was written before your time. So you can have patience and comfort. Let's see what they said. Let's see they said, damn the Grecian. Listen to the book.
Then the 12 called the multitude of the Methidas unto them and said,
What did they say?
it is not reason that we should leave the debar of Elohim
And do what?
and serve tables.
So what they want them to do?
Wherefore,
We don't give a damn about no Grecian.
Akim, look ye out among you
What you want me to get?
7 anashim
What happened?
of honest report,
And what else?
full of the Ruach HaKodesh,
That we might do what?
and wisdom, whom we may appoint over this business.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Look, that man, you gotta be fair. I just finished saying that about being fair. I ain't gonna sit here and say, damn white folk don't let them eat. I don't believe that. I think everybody better eat.
That's right.
I think I better have security and have welfare. It's just we want to have some control in it.
That's right.
I don't want all my welfare security no hand nobody white. I just don't want it like that.
That's right.
So I'm tired of eating out of white hand. I want to see hands a little darker. Not from dirt now. I'm talking the other side, dog. But they're right, like they said. Why shouldn't it be? People don't, let me tell you something. You can have harmony. And the way you can do it, you got to have equality. That's all you got to do. You got to have equality. And that's what a lot of the other religions, a lot of the other different sets and different groups set up. People don't believe in equality. I'm for equality. They're going to say that I don't contradict. I'm just looking at we the people that's down. Brown is down. Black is back. Shit, I'm trying to get up to the front and get us up. And in doing that, we're going to have to put some, we're going to wind up taking from some other people because some people got some shit they don't need and it belong to us. But it's going to be equality. That's all going to be equality. Y'all got so it be no lack. Your book teach that. Our book teach that. Our book will always for equality for everyone. But my arms were supposed to be open wide to the who? To the poor. But then he told me, eventually that time gonna come, ain't gonna be no poor. Ain't gonna be no poor. Cause my whole goal out here, I've been telling y'all that people don't like what I tell you. Have I always been telling y'all about everybody here should have?
Yeah.
Some of us should have. Then some of the other ones should work and beg the hell out of brothers. I teach that. That private I talk about, right? It'll contradict what I've been taught. I need to be able to see every one of us established. Some of you just don't have the mindset. Y'all too individual. You can't, and you won't make it. I already know you're not going to. I watch something. Ain't no way in the hell you can make it. If you make it, it's going to contradict everything we don't learn. There's no way you can make it by. It don't even make sense. It never makes sense. The stuff y'all do. Y'all so far away from salvation. You so far away from the plan. You ain't got an inkling understand. I just keep you here so hopefully the damn cats and birds don't eat your ass up out there. Because it don't make sense. It's never been a time. We've never been successful by ourselves. It just hadn't happened. I had to tell so many things of doing stuff. The man told me make friends with, what was it again? So when you fall, they might do what? A skull. Were they operating? They were people that were confederate with Abraham. They were confederate. They let him know about one of his own had been taken. He had to hear that from somebody else. That's why you got to make friends. You got to make allegiance with these people because there's going to be some stuff you don't know. There's going to be some stuff you don't be aware of. And you're going to need these people to tell you and say, listen, I'll go with you and help you get yours back. Y'all don't think like that. Y'all don't think like that. I try to teach y'all form allegiance, not to no flag. We got to form that. I don't mind them hearing it. The hell with them. How they got their strength been through our fear. We create our own fears. They gave us Freddy Krueger, made our ass afraid to go to sleep. Something bad can happen to you while you sleep. They know if you don't sleep, you won't be able to get your body refueled and charged. You're going to be less likely to come up with a conscious decision. You're going to sign bad paperwork. You're going to make bad decisions. You're going to get with bad people. You're going to get locked into bad commitment. These people have been practicing. They've been trying to find out where your great strength. Let me tell you something. Championship, 16-6. We did 16-5. Shot for team. I try to get them out. They ain't going to believe me. Let's see what happened. 16-6. We read 16-5. We don't find out where's the great strength. Had Elohim said indeed. We didn't get to read the 14th chapter, read about his mother, did we? Don't worry about it. We got to keep moving. I'll come back. We'll get it. It's still right. The whole thing Elohim has said. Elohim has said. Elohim told him he'll send him out a kid to tell his mother that she was going to give him a being. No razor was to come upon his head. He wasn't supposed to eat anything that set his teeth on his. Therefore, you even heard about a Nazarene vow. When they heard it, wouldn't have been far-fetched because they already had a man already been doing it. It's bad. You got it in the wilderness. He got it before he was in the wilderness. Our people always been in the wilderness. Where do you think Adam went? Went to Babamba. So these folks that got us here in the wilderness, we got to get out of here. Now how long we been in the wilderness? Too long. When you're in the wilderness, you displaced, you start dressing. Y'all, this shit signify we in the wilderness. When he was in the wilderness, who he dressed like? The trees, the ox. Who the hell we dressing like? The trees. I told we've been in this way too long. We've been in this way too long. Just bad, just bad, just bad. Listen to the book.
And Delilah said to Shamshun, tell me, I applaud thee, wherein thy great strength lieth, and wherewith thou mightest be bound to afflict thee.
That's seriously? This don't spark you. Why you need it? Why? Why? You know, when I want to tell me your dirty secrets. And shit in the book later. Shit on us. You be them Monday night special movies or something. Why you want to know? How you want to know what'll really hurt you? What? Tell me something I could do that'll really break your heart. Why in the hell you want to know what you could do to hurt? Why I want to have my wife? I'm like, John, my hell. Do you really want to hurt me? Why you want to know? Why you want to know what it take to hurt me, afflict me, and kill me? Why? I tell you, I don't know. Listen.
And Shamshun said unto her,
What did he say?
if thou bind me with 7 green whips that were never dried,
What happened?
then shall I be weak and be as another Ish.
See that? I be just like them niggas locked up. Listen.
Then the Adon of the Philistines brought up to her 7 green whips, which had not been dried, and she bound him with them. Now there were Anashim lying in wait, abiding with her in the chamber. And she said unto them,
Agents. She had the police on standby. The system supplied the stuff to take him down. The stuff that they use to take her down, the system will give it to them. The system will give it to her. Listen.
And she said unto him,
What did she
The
say?
Philistines be upon thee, Shemshun.
Yeah, the police on you. What happened?
And he brake the withs as a thread of tow is broken when it touches the fire.
What happened?
So his strength was not known.
That's what they said.
And
What
Delilah said unto Shemshun,
What did she say?
Behold, thou hast mocked me and told me lies. Now tell me, I applaud thee, wherewith thou mightest be bound. And he said unto her, If they bind me fast with new ropes that never were occupied, then shall I be weak. And
Nobody
be as
never been in
another
them
each.
ropes.
Delilah therefore took new ropes and bound him therewith, and said unto him, The Philistines be upon thee, Shemshun. And there were liars in wait, abiding in the chamber, and he brake them from off his arms.
Y'all don't think it's just convenient, mighty convenient how the police already around there waiting on them? They don't call on your ass. They don't take them long to get there. Liars in wait. Sitting back cruising. Cruising for niggas. Listen.
And he brake them from off his arms like a thread. And Delilah said unto Shemshun, Hitherto thou hast mocked me and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou mayest be bound. And he said unto her, If thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the web. And she fastened it with the pin, and said unto him, The Philistines be upon thee, Shemshun. And he awaked out of his sleep, and went away with the pin of the beam and with the web. And she said unto him, How canst thou say, I love thee, when thine lob is not with me? Thou hast mocked me these 3 times, and hast not told me wherein thy great strength lieth.
So what happened?
And it came to pass, when she pressed him daily with her dabarim, and urged him, so that his nephash was vexed unto moot, that he told her all his lob, and said unto her, There hath not come a razor upon my head.
That's it. What happened?
For I have been a Nazarite unto Elohim from my aim's womb. If I be shaven,
Let me ask you a question. How would he know that? Huh? His aim told him. He wouldn't have known his own. His aim told him. He said it never happened. One happened. I don't really know him because his mother had already told him. His aim had already told him. Listen.
if I be shaven,
If I
then
be
my
shaven.
strength will go from me,
And what'll
and I
happen?
shall be weak and be like another Ish.
See that? That's what they look at. Y'all trying to know how they weaken down the brother? The average of us, how they weaken us down is by putting us in the system and giving us a felony.
Yep.
Now that nigga on probation and he got to walk on eggshell. He can't be that feisty kick ready to take something down when it comes to attack. He's got to consider now. A felon, if I take a chance of doing any little small thing, I want to go back to prison. So they take the teeth out of a lion. They take the claws from a grizzly. That's how a white man get us. Because now you got to think, where's his hair come from? His head. They get our minds. Once you're in the paper and they get paperwork on you, shit now different. I just come see me once a month, call in. I'm going to need some money too. You report. If you're going to go somewhere, you call and let me know first. I'll see and get back with you. I'm going to need paperwork, documentation. Shit, you just cut my hair. Just cut my hair. That's how they get us. That's why they keep up past the average. Don't worry about shit. You get a fella, there's certain jobs you can't get. Shit, you can't be a slave. You become a fella. Everybody need to be a fella. So you can get your own. These people done got in our head. Once they learn what we feel, they create a system. They created the whole fear behind it, and then they gave it to us. And this has kept us passive. That's how you can make those people leave them streets and go home. You can't make white folk leave and go home. White folk go home when they want to go home. White folk tell them quick, I don't give a damn, I'm grown. You gonna make me do nothing. The police move on and say, I move to some niggas. And the white people don't give a damn about it. I seen white folk with felon get good job. And they pull their felon and know the felon is on them. Shit, stealing money and get a job handling money. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about unseen. Give them a job. I'm talking about, listen, embezzle money out of a damn bank. I'm talking about federal shit. and get a job right down there damn in management handling money. I seen it for my damn self. See, white folk don't feel that shit. You be all the people worried about, listen, and then got a better job and quit. Quit and got a better job. Fresh felony paperwork, stealing money from the bank. Her and her damn husband. And she got a better job. Shit. Tell me white folk what you can't do. That shit for black people. That's your field. White folk know damn well they felons.
That's right.
You's a felon when you still a felon. When they're a born felon, your ass ain't, you ain't got no reason being here.
That's right.
You stole your way. You stole your way over here. Somebody stole your way. Somebody now should talk about stole away. You stole your way here.
That's right.
And y'all are so damn scared and so afraid. Can't cough, can't shit, can't sneeze. I was sneezing and shit and everything. They ain't worried about that stuff. One, two, the bastard get on that street, you ain't got no police mate. White folk go nowhere.
Nowhere.
White folk do one. Listen, I talked with some police I know. Them bikers brought their ass down here just a couple of months ago. Took the damn thing over down here and covered it. Listen here, stop. This the police tell me about that. We said, they were like, man, them boys here, we talked to them. We said, they can't come down here. They can stay up on that end. They ass stopped traffic. Every time one of their bikes came in, they stopped traffic. Showed they ass. The police were not going to the mess with them either. I said, they said, yeah, they're a biker gang. I said, they said, oh yeah. But as long as they stay up on that side right there, they said, oh boy, they bad too. Listen, they let their ass host something for the weekend. How the hell you let a gang host something? Who don't know how? I guarantee the damn Crips and Blood can't host nothing.
That's right.
Feds being on their ass up. Y'all are actually assemble yourself right here and make this known. Y'all ass going to jail. They said they ass stop traffic. They said, listen, every time one of their bikes pull out, they make traffic stop to let their bikes come out. Police ain't did shit. I watched they sorry ass and sat there and talked. Like, yeah, as long as they step on that, yeah. He said, they bad. I said, shit. They ain't bad. Y'all white ass is sorry.
That's right.
All these are good ass whipping.
Yep.
Park your bike, come on here and get this ass whipping. You finna be all right. Your next ride gonna be to the damn hospital. Tell them do no shit like that. Only people that come and scared black folk. How did it take all y'all to scare up one person? White folk be bad when it's more than them and one of you. You get that bite, his ass ain't there, he a prayer warrior. Put his ass on one hand, here, hey that brother. He don't pull no shit like that by himself. They don't do that shit, gonna be 100 of them. And the police come, they gonna be on their side. They'll ride around, got their damn name on their back and shit all on their bike. You can't figure this shit out. What, they riding in the woods? How the hell you got a club, a building, and the feds ain't got your ass? Shit, they go ride with them.
Yeah. That's right.
Those white collars ride their damn self.
Yep. That's right.
That stuff just sick. It's just bad. They catch one nigga out here with some shit on their face, a red bandana, just to have that shit will get your ass like a blue one. These folk around the damn bike, Hell's Angel. On the bike, on the damn jacket. Ride the same street, stay in the same club. How you can't stop them? Them folk move more damn drugs than anybody. These folk control the drug from the West Coast coming down and in prison.
Yep.
None of them little gangs doing shit control nothing in no prison. That's Aryan Nation. That's them biker gangs. That's Klan. Our people have no idea. No idea. Inside help. The guards inside helping them bring this shit in. They help sponsoring this shit. You can't talking about putting no dope in your ass. You can't get enough dope in your ass for no whole prison. You gotta have 515 CJ to feed get all them folk dope. No offense. I said no offense. That's a lot of dope. No good and well them damn folks time I sit around telling them lies. No good and well is inside. Anybody stupid. They can't sneak no damn phone in no jail. Metal detector, so much shit going away in the hell. Man, they got people concentrate. You're not finna just be sneaking that. It's inside. It's for whites and by white. They make more money. That's why they done took weed away from y'all out the street. You'll never make that money. Ohio just legalized medical marijuana. Ohio sold 8.5 pounds of weed, Dave. 8.5 pounds. A pound can go from $800 to $1,100. 1 pound. They sold 8.5 pounds in one day and made $75,000.
What?
That's on the news.
Not possible.
Because legalized now, they can charge people more money, call it medical. See, you make more money. Pharmaceutical money is way over this shit on the street. They got shit. I remember one time, the white was sick. He was down. I was at the hospital. You remember one time you was sick? And we were down there together. Them folks, we had left. He had no insurance. They were back. I was like, man. We wanted that man. He was paying. I took him straight across that drugstore. I said, man, get them pills. I got my car. I said, get them pills. I said, go here. I'm going to get them. He was sending my buddy with her. That's my key. I was like, put them things in and get them. That lady ran that shit up. She said, $1,800 something. I said, man, I put the car back in. I told him, man, you can get something. I know they got something else cheaper than that shit. Listen. What I didn't want to do, and what hurt the whole thing, I didn't want to be no liar. Because I told y'all all I ever paid was $5. And I was not finna go on record that I paid $1,800 for no ass. They start putting the bills up. $999,000, 926 more. Think about it. That was $1,800 ever gonna go. And I was not finna go on record that I was a lie. So don't think it was about you. It was about my reputation. Isn't that right? It been like $6, well, $4.50. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit. But just think about how much money for health. When the pain he was in, Dwight, would you have paid that $1,800 that day if you had it? That's strong arm robbery. He was a man that was in need, that needed, and they ain't even said in themselves supposed to be medical professional, whatever they can do to help. You can't get that man that. You supposed to do enough to them and trap them people in. Shit, them people go on the street, you get a bag of weed for $10. And what the hell, you made $75,000 in one day off of 8 bags of weed. Impossible. It's impossible. So think about it. Who's going to try to sell dope? It's better to become legal and be a pharmaceutical and sell it that way. Shit, you'll be rich. 8 bags of weed, you made $75,000 in one day. Shit, you setting records. See, the government got you. They don't realize I made my money now I'm going to transfer it, tell the people illegal, but you got to buy it from me and don't put a higher charge on it. So they're going to program them people's mind like, my weed safer than they weed in the street. Your shit higher. And they got people, it's a muscular sclerosis. All this stuff, you need weed. Man, please. They're making up shit. Man, I'm saying, man, I'm crawled up in a chair. Ain't no weed going to help me. Hell, I'm still in the chair. Last time I want to be at Diz and high and I'm stuck in a chair. I'm in a romance out in traffic or something. Ain't that right? Take the wheels off this thing. Ain't that right? I don't believe all that. Don't pay these people no attention. Government going to spread, control you, and keep you addicted. Come here and keep making a fool out you. Come on, finish this outside and get them out of here. We'll get y'all back. I get like this. I'm telling you, I just get so angry about how people, I do. If I just can't see how people don't listen and realize, when do we say enough is enough? These people ain't bad, they done played us. I'm telling y'all, white people done played, they not bad, they done played us. They ass pulled out of Syria, they not bad. They ass get ready to leave Afghanistan. They're not bad, they told us. They told us they done whooped their ass. Why are you leaving? I don't whooped your ass, I'm staying. You need to go. And all right, same people you say you beat, you leaving. They said we still here. With meaning white people will give up if you'll keep, listen, I don't support any of these groups, but I'm just showing you where these people are showed up. White people got chinks in their armor. They fooled you to believe they couldn't be defeated. They ass leaving Syria. They ass leaving, and them ISIS folks still blowing them up. They ass been packing up to leave out of Afghanistan. They've been playing y'all. They've been paying. Taliban been took that shit back over. Them folks ain't stuck. You know them folks realize we ain't niggas. You ain't coming in our house and kick our ass and think we finna take over. We will fight to the death. We the only people that won't even fight for what's right. How you gonna go to somebody else's house and run somebody else's shit? That's them people's shit. I ain't never seen no Afghan talking about coming doing nothing to me. Wait, show me a video where the Afghan talking about come do something to you before they got there. Pull one up. Pull one up where ISIS them talking about doing something to you. Or Al-Qaeda. These people ain't studying your ass. White people always infiltrate their ass into something, and them folks sick of that shit. Countries are cutting their ass off now. They're in a world of mess. They won't tell you the truth. They got chinks in their armor. Their ass getting pushed out of a whole lot of places. They just ain't gonna tell you that. Come back and write a book and say we want. Your ass ain't want it, running your ass up out of there. They been creeping. How you think they got on a 2,000 something soldier? They been creeping their ass out of there. They got chinks in their armor. And we the same people here scared as hell, worried like hell, thinking they gonna do something. They can't do shit that we don't let them. Them folks, these are citizens they fighting. The people they fight are not military. Those are citizens. Those are citizens saying, I'm sick of this shit. They ain't gonna tell them now. Citizens. All these country people, they have us hate one another. Mexican. When has a Mexican actually really done something to you? These people formulate and make all us hate each other. What the hell I care about Mexico? Hell that shit. That shit hole, I don't want it. You happy in it, stay with it. That's what you want, you can have it. These folks, all these people in all these countries are innocent citizens. These government, these world leaders hate each other and make all of us hate each other and kill each other. All these people the same like us. These folks got babies. These people got husband and wife. These folks got family. These folks got jobs. The citizens are trying to make it. It's the damn people in the government got everybody fighting and hating each other. Damn folks are there struggling. Walk around a damn baby tied up on their back with a bed sheet. But I'll kick a nigga ass. Take that baby down and let me hear you say that. These folks ain't studying our ass. White folks around hating everything. Them folks ain't studying they tired ass. Everybody just tired of getting bombed and blowed up and raped. They could program these soldiers around, they go in these places. Y'all don't even know most of these soldiers. They will go in these white boys and they rape these women. The UN ass have been busted too many times, peacekeeping, taking pieces of ass. Come on, peacekeeping, you taking ass. Nobody talk about that though. You ain't behind a whole lot of shit. They going peacekeeping. Listen, these white, cause you know the white boy feel like, shit, you ain't one of them. You're not one of them. You ain't one of the country that's with allegiance with them. So shit, you owe them for raping. Can you imagine that? So soldiers come on here from other country and you ain't a part of the group or your country ain't allied with the group. And they just take it upon themselves to rape you. And rape your babies and your kids. That's what kind of war they got on here they fighting. They got people fighting back on their ass because these guys are raping them. These white boys are kicking in damn doors, just shoot up citizens. Unarmed citizens in homes. There ain't no damn war. A war, the nigga got a gun, I got a gun, and we decide, hell, we gonna go for what we know. Kick no damn door and no husband, no wife with no little kids, or no woman with no kid, and start shooting their ass, talking about I'm no soldier. What ain't no damn war? That's how they program their mind, though. This sort of time, I tell you the truth, these white boys are the chain. Y'all have no idea how these white boys are. These white boys kicking citizen doors in. That's why you got these people cutting the damn food on them country. That's why they show death to America burning flags. Hell, you would do if you saw Asian soldiers or British soldiers kicking in doors, raping kids. So what the hell you would be saying about Britain? What would you be saying about England? So all the people you hate because they taught you to hate them. I know because they taught me to hate people. Hell, I don't even know. Yeah. Hell, I'm calling about a gook. I ain't never met a damn gook. He taught me that shit, a chain. I got that shit from him.
That's right.
Then one of them come on call me a damn nigga. I want to cut the food with somebody. Don't none of us know this shit. We learn that stuff from white folks. Hell, I know about it. I ain't know what a wet back was. Hell, everybody ought to wet their back when they take a bath. Go ahead and call a man a wet back. He said, what it mean? Your mama. Ain't no answer. He gave you racial stuff. Hell, you don't even know what it means. Taught that shit, it made us hate each other, it made us slaughter and sling one. Then they act worldly, they banging each other, banging other women. Shaking hands and shit, we study hating each other. Here, the president of Mexico, we're a great friend. And I know this is going to be a long-lasting relationship. You told me they were wetbacks. You told me they the one bringing all the drugs in America. We need to get them out of here. Then y'all shaking hands and shit and signing bills and deals. How you willing to deal with somebody you saying bringing all the damn drugs in here and terrorists? Right. It's so you stay out the loop. Everything is about keeping you out of the loop and keep you unconscious. That's why they hate me. It's in our law. They hate me without a cause. Go and ask them to find how many white babies and white women I done raped. How many white folks I done hung from damn trees and drove behind my car. I'm against it. I say it's wrong. Y'all got it? Come on, finish this up, Shem, so I can get out of here. I'm sick of it. Sick of they tired ass. And we got to do all the apologizing. Ass kissing and begging. We victims. Shit, them folk going on, you see them folks over here. If anybody ought to stand they plight, it ought to be us. Like that shit far-fetched. I couldn't imagine no white man just going kicking nobody door and raping. Shit, where I heard that from? Slavery? Hell, last week? Tomorrow? I'm like, this shit far-fetched, like we can't believe it. It's happening now. They were our doctors. They raped us. Damn veterinarians working on us. Man work on a damn horse or a dog, he fit to work on us. Shit, on them between a veterinarian and a doctor is which one of the patient bought. That's about the only difference. Can't trust these people. If people don't respect you. If I can get everybody conscious, anyway, anytime when people don't respect you, you don't do business with them. You don't allow people to keep disrespecting you. Mm-hmm. But we can't ever really do that truthfully in reality unless we establish our own. We got to get away, we got to fetch and step and be careful what we say. White folks say what the hell they want to say when they get ready to say it and unapologetic.
That's right.
They don't give a damn if it's the police. They don't give a shit who it is. They tell them what they want to tell them and they let them know your ass elected and your ass can be unelected. We don't understand none of the verbiage or terminology. The best thing to do is establish our own. We the people in order to form a more perfect union. We got to establish something better for us. Everybody got their own. If they can respect damn Kuma Matata Day for white folk, for Mexican, what that shit they have? Santa, whatever it is. Well, Cinco is. Yeah, sink the damn ship, whatever it is. They can respect that and everybody go flagging and shit and drinking margaritas and eating nachos and shit. You can treat me better than you treat me. Hell, Jamaica come here and got little Jamaica. They got Chinatown. Where the hell my town at? Shit, they took Funky Town from us. Isn't that right? Hell, that's the only town we got. You know what I mean? Won't you take me to Funky Town? Y'all remember that? Hell, that's the only town I ever gave them. I need something to last after I get through dancing. Where our town at? All I need some folks. That's some folk people. Y'all ain't tired of this stuff. What do you have for retreat? What do you have for refuge? White folk got Constitution, White House, Capitol, Pentagon, shit, State House. They got all kind of shit white folk can run to. Plantation. What do you have for refuge? You ain't got no. Who do you have that you can call? It's bad. And you know why? It ain't important to you because you haven't been in a situation where you really needed nobody. Keep living. And you're going to find out all your exes been closed. You don't have anywhere. It's like Mr. Hooter, you ain't got no healing medicine. All your lovers done forgot about you. Shit, you been raped by the Greeks, by Mizraim, them damn tired-ass Nigerians done raped you. They don't even know the hell they are. They done in prisoners. Enslaved. They got your ass hate white folk. Their ass did more harm to you and longer than anybody else did. Everybody done raped our ass. Made a fool out of our ass. Dumbed us down. When Nigeria ever taught us about that they were the real Mizraims? That they're the one that Yoruba are the one that imprisoned us. They're the one that killed our babies. Shit, white folks learned it from them. They in Nigeria right now. Your president made a deal with the president of with the president of Nigeria. Y'all don't know shit. You don't know nothing. I hear they told me, y'all know nothing about white folks. Shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth. That's why they'll make a deal. That's why the Chinese will go make a deal with the Nigerians. Shit, they were smart enough to imprison your dumb ass. Me included. They were smart enough to rape our ass. That's why they swindle your ass in business. They've been swindling us. We brought them out that hellhole. They were going to go through that famine. Yahushua brought their ass through. As soon as we got through, they turned on our ass. They turned on us. They come back and give you that supremacy they got that they can help your ass. They ain't going to do shit for you. You need to know all your enemies. You need to know all your enemies, what tactic they done used on you. They played you. We got their ass when they were coming down, they were vulnerable, they were hurt. And we came and they said, and you know what they realized? We're the only people able to bring them through. We're the only people know how to come out of poverty. We're the only people know how to come out and die straight. Who else you gonna find but us? They won't teach you that though, will you? Your schools won't teach you. And run here and go get some damn dodo shirt and shit and put that stuff on, run out somewhere and don't got your captive clothes on. Bad shape. Bad shape. They're always going to try to outsmart you. I ain't never met one smarter than me. It's impossible. We the one brought y'all ass out. You didn't bring us out. Y'all hear me? If you were smart, you'd have let her go. Miss Yahuwah had to come in and destroy it, kill their babies, kill their husband. That's the only way we can get out from them. They're not that smart. And they scared of the dog. Their ass sat there the whole time. Isn't that right? I know how to stop there and put them in the dog. They sat their ass right there for 3 days and they didn't move. They ain't smarter than me. Isn't that right? Y'all don't like that, do you? But it's right. Come on, finish us Shem Shum so I can let them go. All right, y'all get ready to get your money. Man done took enough of a whipping. Bring him home in the house. Isn't that right? Took enough of a beating. Still didn't get my cornbread. Isn't that right? 16 and what, 7?
18.
18? 16 and 18?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. 16 and 18 of Shaphatim, judge they call it. Listen.
And when Delilah saw that he had told her all his lies,
Tell me what happened.
she sent and called for the Adon of the Philistines, saying,
What did she say?
Come up this once, for he hath shewed me all his lies.
Tell me what happened.
Then the Adon of the Philistines came up to her and brought money in their hand. Mm-hmm. And she made him sleep upon her knees. And she called for a ish, and he
Y'all hear that? What did she make him sleep at?
On her knees.
That's what I'm talking about. Knocked him out with that cat. Listen. Gave that joker that cat knockout. Listen to the book. Chris, you gonna get your name on the board. Listen.
And she called for a ish, and she caused him to shave off the 7 locks of his head.
Yeah.
And she began to afflict him, and his strength went from him.
Listen.
And she said, The Philistines be upon thee, Shamshun.
Yeah.
And he awoke out of his sleep and said, I will go out as at other times before.
You said what now?
I will go out as at other times before.
And what you'll do?
And shake myself.
Uh-huh.
And he wist not that Yahuwah was departed from him.
So you know what the whole key was him? Every time she kept doing it, he was asleep. And the reason we know it, he said he was going to do like he had been doing. I jump up out of my sleep, I run out from him, and I get my footing so I can place myself, so I can be able to defend myself. The whole purpose of when you watch what these people do too, you mess with them while they sleep. You get them while they sleep. That's what they use on you. You don't know when the police come in on you. Pay attention. While you sleep.
That's right.
They come in on you while you sleep.
That's right.
They learn you're less likely to be violent if you sleep. You're less likely to be resistant if you sleep. Because first thing happens, if I come in there and grab you sleep, you try to figure what didn't happen. I got you. Shamshun had already learned they'll F with you when you sleep. So I need to get out from it and shake myself so I can be ready to defend myself. That's why you look at it now, brother don't hardly get no sleep.
Mm-hmm.
They always effing with us.
Yep.
Y'all didn't hear what happened when they had cut his hair? What she began to do? She was afflicting him while he was asleep.
That's right.
They come and show you some shit by Freddy Krueger. A white man come effing with you while you sleep. Can you imagine somebody afflicting you in your sleep? That don't bother y'all. They know you need scientifically, there's a certain amount of rest you need. It's going to play with your heart. When you don't get enough rest, don't you understand it's going to affect your heart? That heart is a constant working muscle that's pulsating blood through your whole body. The only time it can fuel and really charge itself is when you sleep. It goes from working like this to like this. You know why? Because while you're sleeping, you need less of me. This gives me an opportunity to rest too, Leon, because I can't ever stop. When I stop this, Leon dies. I just slow down. Leon needs less rest. With more rest, Leon needs less of this. So when Leon gets up and when Leon energized, I'm ready, Leon. What we plan on doing? We finna kick some ass? I just need to know where we're going to go ahead. Knee ready. Come on. Shoot to the brain. Get enough blood out there. Start kicking. Ass kicking time. So I got to keep him stressed with his heart stand like this, that when he really needs it, heart attack. She kept stressing him. They stress you when you sleep. That's the system. Y'all don't realize it. Everything these people been doing to you. When was she messing with this guy? He was asleep. That's why they keep you off. They don't want you thinking. They don't want you a place to get you comfortable, to get you conscious. They want you laughing. They want you buffoonery. They want you doing stupid stuff. They want you watching stupid stuff. They want chaos in your home. They want to let your kids have their own rights. They can't be touched. Government here to protect them. They don't want you to say nothing to your wife. It's a form of abuse if you even yell a fuss out. A woman being fussed at is just you know what she'll say? I'd rather you just hit me. It's less painful. That's your damn retard. Who asked for an ass whooping? Oh, I'd rather you whoop me than fuss me. Keep fussing. Anything that involves less hands on me, I'd rather have that. But they don't come. How many women have heard that statement and made that statement? I'd rather be hit than fussed at. Y'all ain't never heard that statement? There's some women have heard it. Yeah. Some women will say that. I'd rather you just hit me than to fuss at me. This is the kind of mental disability they give our people. This is the kind of dysfunction they give us. And tell you something dysfunctional if somebody's fussing at you. It's chasing it, especially if you've done something wrong. I've done something wrong. Don't fuss at me. Just let me learn on my own. Who does that? Shit, if you would learn something on your own, I wouldn't be fussing. There wouldn't be no reason to correct you. Because this TV shit and these special need groups y'all get in and shit you join and send $5 a month to, they mess your head up. Well, I'm here to help out though. That's good. That's right. They can't tell me. Wait a minute.